I bent my back backwards for this game. Rah. That is a very specific
Everyone
amount.
who is currently still alive is on the bottom level.
Oh, Matt. Let me see. Oh, you got this, Matt.
Matt,
GG.
you went.
Hey,
GG!
GG's! GG!
Let's go! Oh, let's go.
Oh, that's so good, dude. Does this
The
count
campaign
towards your
slash ice
crowns, by the
cream.
way? Does this count towards your crown count? Alright, Panda, just for you. Table! Table, 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 table! Why'd you table, 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 table? There's a thing called chain lighting that lightning that I can use. Iced stalactites does a lot. So here we go. Matt goes by the name of I Got Clapped. Matt's the resident Fall Guys king, redeeming chat testing. Matt zooms by in Portal 2, a scary dark forest and a dog or two, a cookie for you and a cookie for me. I got clapped, the place to be. I got clapped. I got clapped. I got clapped. Egg. My priorities is I don't care about the invasion. I want all the eggs. Insert desolation of smog. Oh, misty mountains. Turtle!
Head outside. You'll need a different.
I don't feel comfortable giving a love potion to a tiny child. Rabbit's foot. Let's see. Ooh, daffodil. Diamond. I'm not gonna give you a diamond. I can give you a daffodil. Let's see what else. Cool. I'm gonna give Vincent one daffodil because little Vincent likes daffodils. I don't mind giving you a... Wait, do I have daffodils? I've got dandelions. Daffodils. I got daffodils. Thank you. I fucked up. Oh, shit. Look at that. Look at... Oh! Okay. Alright. Hello. Chandrahead, welcome on in. How you doing, friend? Glad to see you again. So what's on the menu today, you ask? First of all, a sound check. Logged in today and all my settings were absolutely gone. And I'm like, oh no. Everything's gonna be out of whack. So if anything's too loud, if anything's too soft, you know what to do. Let me know. Ooh, itchy nose. Horrible timing. But it is what it is. Anyway, so today we're doing some fun stuff. I've been playing around in the little bit of spare time that I have with le Pokemons, specifically. Been looking around some of the coding stuff around. Really knit together. How you doing, friend? Welcome on in. welcome. It's good to see ya. For those who don't know, I first met Knit through the fossils, I believe. And yeah, it's been an absolute freaking blast. It's good to see you too. Ah, that makes me super happy. Today we're doing some weird stuff. I'm gonna be kind of creative, but kind of also learning kind of a new skill. And yeah, we're doing Pokemonses. We're doing Pokemonses. Janaki, boop! Thank you so much for the boop. Welcome on in, friend. How have you been? It's good to have you here. I think let's start off by kind of showing what I've actually done so far. So I've been working on some stuff, basically putting some interesting little quality of life things together. I'm gonna have to mute some stuff though, because obviously I don't want this game music to be too loud. So essentially what we're doing, we're doing a stretch, yeah. Starting. Ooh, that was a good one. I heard that. I felt that. Starting the stream off with a proper stretch. Everyone in chat, if you've been sitting too long, join on in, get those muscles and stretched out, get everything cricked and clicked that needs to be. And we're gonna go start off on an adventure. Thank you so much for that, Redeem. Cool beans. I kind of want to show y'all what I've been doing. I've been playing around and been making modifications to Pokemon, because Pokemon is absolutely one of my favorite games ever. So ignore the mons that I have. So a couple of things that I've done, right. Ooh, Net says, Stretch in my clavicle was not happy about it. Maybe Stretch, ease into it. Ease into the stretchies. Ease into the stretchies. Sarah, how you doing, friend? Welcome on in. It's so good to have you here. How's everyone been? How's everyone, chat? Before I just continue on with this thing, let's do a little bit of catch up. How's your day been? How are you? What are you looking forward to? And what's the highlight of all of your days? Like what's been going on? Let me know. I love hearing more about other people's successes, other people's joy, everything that makes them happy. So please share. And we have Sue. Hello, Sue. How you doing, friend? Okay. First of all, I need to do I'm on the wrong keyboard. I have multiple keyboards to do this today. Let's do a big ol' shout out for our good friends Suna Glitters. If y'all haven't yet, check them out. They do lovely community content. Recently, they've been doing a platformer called Dust Elysium. Ah! And they don't deal well with scary stuff, as you just saw. But absolutely awesome streamer. Please check them out. And yeah, oh, by the way, Sue, all them hearts. Net's just starting the work day. Well, hopefully this is calm enough to kind of get you going, but not like overexcited. Just the right vibe to get the working day going. Sarah is still recovering from a migraine. You're a bit tired, otherwise fine. Aw, I do hope the migraine goes away very, very soon, and that you get some rest. I'm glad that you're otherwise fine. I'm pretty good. Had a long work day. I'm a little bit tired. Doing all the stretches actually helped a little bit, but otherwise good. Sue, yes, enjoy the nap. All of the best on your side. I'll speak to you again soon. Chunderhead's hopefully going to finish work soon. What a lovely distribution of times. We have people just starting work, people just finishing, people going for their naps, people probably already going for bed. It's amazing, just the whole time difference thing, and just everybody being able to connect together at the same time, despite everything being so vastly different. Sue is doing a lurk. Awesome sauce. Thank you so much for the supports. I'm gonna quickly jump into what... Oh, that is definitely not the right screen. Professional streamer here. Yeah. So, I did a couple of things. So, first of all, you know when you're playing Pokemon and you're just grinding, right? You're just going back and forth the whole time and blah. And you know, you're fighting your mons, you're fighting your Pokemons. By the way, Pichu is best. Yeah. And you don't necessarily realize it, but you know, you're just getting XP, you're just getting stronger. You don't really care about catching stuff at that stage. You caught everything in the area, you're good to go. Now, what happens... Oh, I got paralyzed. Great. Thank you, Pichu. That's exactly what I needed. Now, what happens if you encounter a shiny, right? You are the soundtrack to my sleepy... Oh, you're gonna make me blush. So what happens if you encounter a shiny? For those who don't know, this is a custom version of Emerald, by the way. Yeah, I actually did. Yeah, we'll get into all that just now. So shiny Pokemon, as Sarah rightly points out, my Torchic is a shiny. So it's kind of hard to tell. You know, this text over here is the only indication in this specific game of Pokemon. But I want to make sure that I don't miss them, because they're slightly different colors, right? And they have this little sparkles. So I've been adding in some stuff that I think is super useful. Let's see if I can get a shiny. There we go. This is a shiny. Massively different screen, different color, sparkles, and now that name is also different. So, you know, it doesn't sound like much, but normally in Pokemon, finding one of these lovely critters is such a rare and lovely occasion. We need to kind of put emphasis on it. So I've made it so that I get shinies very often to test this out with. In the regular game, this is not going to be the case, but just once again, different color, you see the sparkly effect and a shiny name. Yeah. No worries, Nip. Being behind on Pokemon doesn't mean much. They change stuff around, and these days it's up to the community to make the changes they want to see, because Game Freak is getting there, but they're not doing that great a job, in all honesty. Now, I actually want to find a regular Pokemon. It's a 50-50 chance on this at the moment. And this is a regular one. So you see the intro is just normal. You'll see the name is absolutely just a regular name. There's no sparkles, and there's a last indicator that I've been working on. So it'll say, you know, you found a wild Pokemon if you encounter a wild Pokemon. Last change that I've made while coding this is to say, now I have to find a shiny again. So this is the regular Weedle. It's a cute little brown boy in it. Yeah. So wild Weedle appeared. That's normally the text message. Oopsie daisy. It's kind of like the holographic version of the cards. So Nit, I'll explain the whole shiny business to you just now. I just want to get actually want to catch a shiny. So essentially what normally happens in Pokemon is it's a stupidly, ridiculously small chance. It's normally 1 in like 8,000 Pokemon might be a shiny. And honestly, it's just a different color. They don't do much, which is kind of like, so keep in mind, Wild Natu appeared. I want to show you the shiny text, and obviously RNG is just not with me. But yeah, it's this very small chance of getting something that is just a little bit different. And I kind of want to put emphasis on that. Kind of want to make it sure you don't miss it. Because sometimes the colorings are not that big, and you're like, oh, it's just a Pichu, or oh, it's just a Natu, or oh, it's another this thing or that thing, and then you don't. If you miss that sparkly thing at the front normally. Here we go. All right, so we get the sparkly intro. You can't hear it, but the music is completely different. So there's the normal sparkles, and a shiny Lotad appeared. So for users who don't know what a shiny is, playing the game for the first time, it's a little bit more of a, yeah, this something is important, something's happened here. Because, you know, all the things put together, the new color for the name, the big capitalized shiny, kind of indicates what we're going about. So I kind of just jumped into some stuff that I've already done. But here's the plan. So this is Pokemon Emerald. We're playing Pokemon Emerald. If I were to just restart this. So yeah, coming back to some of the questions answered before. I, by the way, added in this intro, which basically just gives credit to some of the people's work that was needed to make this. Okay, it's doing the lag thing. Sometimes this happens on my computer. My computer struggles. So here's the intro. We're doing Pokemon Emerald. And the big idea is to make this game even more fun. Adding all the things that's come in the newer games, but also some stuff that I and other people have been wanting for such a long time. So there's the intro. Pokemon. Emerald version with a Rayquaza in the background. Eventually I'll change this background a little bit to just make people who see this or do play this version of the game aware that it's a different version of the game. And yeah, so today is going to be a weird one. This is the first time I'm doing anything properly coding related, I think, on stream. And I'm doing it in a language that I don't know, using a code base that I don't know. And yeah, oh yeah, another thing that I've added in is auto run. Normally in the game, you have to hold a button to run a bit faster. With auto run, I can just press the left and the right and toggle it on and off. And then now it just walks. So a lot of small things that we want to kind of get going in. And yeah, so far I think I've been pretty successful. Today we're learning from other people though. I've been looking around at some useful things that we would like to have in the Pokermans, you know. And there's some really cool stuff that people have done. So I want to see if I can incorporate some of that into what we're doing. coding for the benefit of the world, as opposed to my day job. Oh, thank you so much. Nah, it's honestly absolutely a hobby at this stage, just for the fun. It's just kind of learning things, but also, you know, I like the idea of leaving something of a legacy, something of, hey, here's this bit of thing that someone made that I like, and that even one day when I'm gone, you know, kids can play the Pokemon games and be like, oh, this is cool, or yay, this thing's added in. So that is kind of the goal. Now, what I want to do today, other than dance on screen, woo, is there was this awesome thing in one of the Pokemon games called the Pokédex. Now the Pokédex is let me kind of get a little bit of an intro. So the DexNav basically, or PokéNav in Omega Ruby and Sapphire, was this kind of a way to kind of find Pokemon that you know is in the area, and over time, by repeatedly searching for them, getting better chances of betting. Don't bed the Pokemons. Better chances of getting better Pokemon. So there was a version of this in I think it was it Omega Ruby? Yeah, Omega Ruby Sapphire, where you'd like do a little searchy thingy, and then maybe you'd find some Pokemons there. And kind of it'll give you some more information. You'll see this little search level at the top that kind of gave you an indication of how much you've searched for a Pokemon. And the more you search, you know, the better. The more you find out about them, and it's a nice way to discover more. So yeah, and it's kind of been a very nice system, and I don't think it's really been used in any other Pokemon. Yeah, you'd find your hidden Pokemon, you'd kind of find all these cool things, you'd kind of like sneak up on them, and they'd have like interesting stuff. Like these Pokemon, if you search long enough for them, they might have well, first of all, they might have moves that they normally wouldn't be able to get unless you breed them with other Pokemon and go through this whole thing. They might have what they call a hidden ability, which is kind of this thing where all Pokemon have like let's call it a buff, this thing that makes them unique, and they have up to 3 of them. 2 of them you can just find normally while playing the game, and there's this hidden one that normally is a bit stronger or more interesting or more fun to play with, and through the DexNav you could get access to that. So we're doing that. There's also the idea of you see this thing around potential. The idea behind that is basically saying, hey, we found a Pokemon and we think it's probably very strong, as opposed as compared to like its other same Pokemon of the type. So we're gonna try and get this into the Pokemon. And DexNav, find me the strongest Magikarp. Exactly. You can go surfing and find the best one. Sarah Fox says, yeah, I really love that option in that game. It made me walk around a lot more. Exactly. For the same Pokemon to find something awesome. It's one of my favorite Pokemon features. So I have found someone who's done some initial work around that. And for this game, they essentially added in what looks very close to it. So I'm not sure how well this shows up, but I can zoom in a little bit. And I'm going to give obviously credit for everyone who's done work that I'll be using to kind of get where I want to go. But see, over there, they're surfing and they're finding another mon. Probably going too fast. There we go. And yeah, that you could have these little things pop up on the screen and you can go find them. And that would lead you to finding strong Pokemon. Possibly even really, really strong one. Detector mode, hidden wild encounters. I don't even know what that does. So there's all kinds of cool stuff that we're going to look at. Hayak, how are you doing, friend? Holy moly, how have you been? A big ol' shout out for our good friend Hayak. If y'all haven't yet, please check out their work. It's incredible. They're playing currently, I think, Dark Souls, and they also do some really cool pixel art stuff and art stuff. Just check it out. It is absolutely awesome. In this video, they're playing Goose Game. Oh, I missed that stream. Yeah.
Danko.
I got you a rose. My goose love.
Goose love. Goose love.
Come, let's go. I think she opened the door over here.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Oh, says Poodles. Also, here's a love song.
You're going to do a love song? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
That
size
is
and
adorbs. If you're having a check out Hayak, an incredible streamer and a great friend. Sarah says, "You're right, you are no use inventing the wheel again." So I'm super new to a lot of this, and big part of me kind of streaming it is to kind of be a little bit more accountable to how I spend my time figuring things out. And I think we're going to dive right into it. So, reading through the article that Ghoul Slash, the person who's made all this lovely stuff around the DexNav for our game, had some interesting stuff. There is an important thing that we need to do according to their instructions, first of all, and that is we have this game originally made for the old Game Boy Advance, and they kind of pack all this stuff into it, right? It's like and they kind of like try and optimize as much of it as they can. Now, we got some issues because there's only so much space to do certain things, and if we're adding in features, we kind of have to take some out to make sure that everything kind of still fits. Now, how that is going to work in this case is I have some information around what parts I can apparently take out of the game, and if everything still works, we're good to start on the DexNav. So let's follow along. And this is me just digging around the internet for a long time, finding out how everything works. So especially around how we're saving things, the memory side of stuffs, right? So there's two parts to it. There's a save block 1 and a save block 2. And they don't have a lot of space left. One has 84 bytes left and 120 bytes. That might sound like a lot, but it's honestly almost nothing. So we're gonna take away some stuff that we don't actually need and then take it from there. So they've told us, listen up, if you go to Global H, which is where essentially the variables and the stored stuff that we're going to be using throughout the game is being saved. So I am in the right space, and let's find out which ones are the right ones to take off. So let's actually do searching. And it might be that these have already been removed with some of the optimizations that I've run. So far, so good. That one's set free. So far, all of these are actually removed. And that is cool. I just want to double check before we start this off. Very, very cool. Free match call. This is fine. We've done that already. Just always double check your work, you know. You don't want to come in and just be like, hey, I've got all the space in the world, and it ends up you don't. It ends up you honestly don't. Oh, that's just me. I don't know how to copy and paste these days. There we go. And that's fine. Boo-doo-boo-boo. Also, I'm learning a lot of this stuff. If anything that I says don't make sense, let me know. Either I can learn it with you, figure out what is actually happening, or otherwise, maybe explain. Okay, let's have a look. They also mentioned that there's some extra stuff that we can potentially take out. There's the TV shows. Not sure if I've done any of that yet. Define. Let's have a quick look. I'm also not used to the screen being as blown up or big as it is at the moment. I added the screen size a little bit with the resolution, just to make it a little bit more, what do you call it? A little bit more obvious on stream what we're doing. So TV shows is 900 bytes. So we're in global H. TV shows 900 bytes. Is this the right place? Let me just triple check. We want to be include global H. So let's have a look. We're in global H, which is inside of include constants. That's not the right one, is it? Maybe I just clicked the wrong button. I'm also learning this IDE. I'm used to WebStorm. So this thing that we're the thing that we're basically using at the moment to kind of see what's where is called an IDE. And it essentially allows us to kind of, this is an include global H. Let's quickly carefully read through this. TV shows, right? This is plural. 900 bytes. Maybe we've already taken that out. There is the TV show count. TV shows. Change TV shows include a global H. Not exactly sure what they're asking us to do. Let's see what else there is. Change this. Reduce to values of 1. So let's find out. We can reduce these to values of 1 to open up more space. Okay. I understand what they're saying now. So we're going to make some changes and see if the game still works after that. Don't need that many apprentices. Let's see. Change male count. Okay, this isn't constants. Wait, am I on the right one? This isn't constants. Alright. I think. Yeah. So hold up. Let's just triple check this. TV shows in global constants, global H. Got that. Next up, we're doing change apprentice count. We've done that. We're doing male count. We don't need much male. We're mostly going to be playing, sadly, alone. Forever alone. Male. We don't need that much male. There we go. And this frees up some space for us to do some really interesting things just now. Yeah. Alrighty. Secret bases. 20. I'm okay with just 1. 1 is the loneliest number. Okay. Save all that. Now, basically the process, I've kind of set some stuff up to kind of ignore all the stuff that you'll be seeing on screen. Doesn't mean too much. I'm just going to find where our stuff is, because we've been working on this a little bit. And let's just find what we have. I called this Poke Emerald 2 because this was when I added in that intro. Ta-da! Pokemon creators, we're trying to encourage kids to work together. Nah! Who needs to work together? This game is meant to be played alone. In the deep dark hours of night. And then shout out loud and wake your neighbors when you finally catch that shiny. Finally catch that shiny. Alright, so let's have a quick look. I am in the right place. Yeah, this is it. Pokemon players, we're introverts. That's why we're playing Pokemon. Exactly. Really knit. Yeah, you know exactly what's going on. Now's the moment of truth. So now we kind of build all this stuff together, and it's all been simplified with this command make. You know, it's like, hey, I'm gonna make a thing, and then it's just like make. I just love simple commands. They just make me happy. They're also easy to remember. So essentially what's happening now is basically this, all of the code is going to be gone over little bit by little bit. They're going to put everything together and rearrange all the things until we finally have our own version of Pokemon, our own ROM. But, ooh, we have a mistake. We have an error. All right, let's kind of read through this. Sort secret base registry status. It says comparison is always false due to limited range of data type. So we've made our secret base count maybe a little bit too small. Let's up that a little bit. This channel really is TLDR coding. As long as it kind of makes sense in some way or form, I'm happy. And you know what? You know, one thing I've realized is if you're kind of learning to code certain things yourself, because I don't know this specific language, C, which any of this is written in. So a lot of this for me is absolutely new. And it's kind of fun to learn with someone because they kind of make the same can I words? Words are hard. They make the same kind of baby steps potentially that other people would be making. And then, you know, a lot of these how to code things are just like, okay, you write like paragraphs of code and now you've made that. Now you know how to code. And I'm like, no, I don't. I know how to type what you told me to type. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. And it says, I'm just a business analyst, so I don't actually develop. I always need the TLDR synopsis. Yeah. Sometimes you need to, here's the thing. Different people are in different industries, right? And it's like, let me get a good example. If someone's, okay, a friend of mine, a new friend who is a welder, you know, he basically like spot welds and stuff together. And like, this person brought out so many acronyms in a short discussion. And I was like, what? I don't know what any of that means. And just being able to kind of like say, hold up, take a step back. Okay, hold up, take a step back. They don't want us to have very little mail. All right. They're not very happy. Let's quickly find out. So, okay, I'm undoing some of the changes to some extent. And this is part of coding, is making a leap. I'm like, hey, I need these things to be freed up for memory, right? And then being like, okay, cool. And then getting feedback, it's like, hey, we don't really want you to do that. And then you go like, okay, I'll change it back. Or maybe I'll only partially change it back. And then you try it again. Let's have a quick look. This language is what my degree was focused on. You dropped out. Oh gosh. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Poker, hold up. Responding to Pokemon players were introverts. Yeah. And yet Pokemon Go exists. It's their way of getting you to go out the house. Bloody Waltz is doing a big ol' lurk. 100% friend. Go make your Jello. You're making me Jello. I would love some Jello. I love Jello. Alright, fingers crossed. Let's see. Is it building? It's always the fun thing, is trying to fix errors that you've made. Let's see. Nit says, lol, I'm specific to outside, so I don't do Pokemon Go. Yeah. A big part of coding is also waiting for stuff to just happen. That makes more sense. You're allergic to outside. I thought you meant like, you're like specifically not fond of the outside or something. But there we go. Allergic makes a lot of sense. Oh my gosh, really? You're complaining about... Which one's this now? Failed? There's a couple of errors. Yay. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna undo all my changes. Typical life of a coder. It's like, I'm gonna undo everything I done did, and then see if things still work. Now, the scary thing is, you could put something back exactly the way you found it. You can use the undo button like a million times. And sometimes stuff still doesn't want to work. And that is the most frustrating. When things break and don't work, but you basically did nothing to it. It's like, oh, why? Alrighty, cool. If the game still builds, we're going to attempt to add in the DexNav changes without freeing up more memory. Hopefully we have enough. If we don't, we can always revert those changes. And then incrementally, little bit by little bit, see where we can go. Alrighty. Come on. Waiting for bolts. Yeah. And it says, I have no idea how I passed my coding class. The last project was the majority of your grade, and it was supposed to be an auto-fail if your project crashed. Oh god. My stuff constantly crashes until it doesn't. So that's intimidating. What language was that, by the way? What did they teach you coding in? I'm very, very curious. Also, is this frozen? Nope. It's not. As I ask it, it's like, oh yeah, I should probably be compiling. Let's see if everything still builds, and then we're going on to the next part. I don't remember either C# or C++. That means you probably know more about C# and or C++ than I do. Walt says, coder really helped me today when, with one sentence, I realized I needed to erase 4 hours worth of work. Exactly! This is the life of the coder. You're like, yeah, I'm doing stuff. This stuff is harder than I thought. The stuff doesn't work. And then sometimes it's like an inspiration, or you ask someone, or you find something, and it's like, everything I've done today is a waste. You erase everything and you start again. That's what it is. That's what it is. Bloody well, C fails to compile on a dime. Yes. It is so fragile. I've had weird spacing causing compiling issue. I've had semicolons missing, causing an... Oh, okay, hold up. That is that is what we like to see. PokeEmerald.gba has been built. So, an interesting disclaimer or interesting fact. The project that everything that I'm doing is based on. Actually, before anything else, let's first of all close my Discord. Let's first of all see if this boots up. And there we go. Powered by Pret and RHH Battle Engine. Blah. Let me quickly talk about that. So we're using the decompilation project called Pret. Pret Pokemon Emerald decompilation. So this is going to be, I'm not sure if I'm smart enough to explain the things simply, but essentially what happens, right, is for the longest time Pokemon hacks have been people changing a ROM, basically a executable game or file that they've ripped from their cartridge or from Nintendo, somehow received it and make changes to it. Now, the difficulty with some of that is it's not as much a gray area as some people make it out to be, but ROM hacks are absolutely fine. The big difference with what we're doing is we're actually building a Pokemon game from source code. And this isn't source code from Nintendo. This is basically source code that's been painstakingly remade by studying Pokemon. Now, there's this incredible developer called Pret, who is in the process, essentially, of making these decompilation projects for Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Gold, Diamond, Red, Crystal, let's see, Fire Red, regular Gold, regular Red. There's more, I'm sure. The trading card game ones, Ruby, Japanese version of Emerald. I don't even know what Pokemon Battle Revolution. I've never even played that. Now, what they do is they painstakingly, and I really mean that, look at how the code works of the game, and bit by bit, line by line, re-implement to the best of their knowledge everything until all the code is ready, that when you make that code into something, it gives us a perfect game. So it's mind-blowing the amount of work that Pret and everyone else who's been committing to this project has actually done to do this. On top of that, on top of this massive thing that is a decompilation project, there is this whole thing around people that now have access to this, learning how the code actually works. So I'm a recent addition to the poker community, and there's all these interesting tutorials about how to do small things. Some people even like the incredible Ghoul Slash. It's like, cool, I've made this feature. This is how I did it. So, okay, we're gonna try it the fast way, and it's probably going to fail. And if it fails, we're going to try and fix it. And if it doesn't fail, we have a DexNav, what do you call it? If it does fail, that's where we really get deep down and dirty with the code. So we're going to go fetch their code, essentially. And we're going to say, hey, we would really like specifically the code that you have around the DexNav. Now we're going to get something called merge conflicts, most likely. And we're most likely going to get a ton of them, unless their branches are very up to date. So let's find out. Inexact rename detection. It's doing all kinds of things. Alrighty, there's going to be some merge conflicts. Yes, I expected that. So we're going to go find out which files have they changed that we've also changed, because I've made some changes on my side, they've made some changes on their side. Now the big question is getting all of this to kind of merge together. I want to keep what I've done, but I also want to keep what they've done. And this is one of the most grueling aspects normally of coding, getting all the things. Bloody Waltz, this thing has been... Okay, this... You'll kind of have good context about what I'm about to show you. Okay, so it's not just about how many people are on this project. It goes much deeper than that. So let's actually. So Ghoul Slash's stuff is forked from Poke Emerald, right? From Pret, the person that I mentioned before. Now let me quickly see. There was a way to see all the forks. All them forks. It might be because I'm not signed in. I'm not signed in, so I can't really show you. But what's happening is there's like 400 forks of this project. Actually, I'm lying. There's 764 forks of this project. Now, for instance, Ghoul Slash has made multiple branches doing multiple things that they've been experimenting with. But what are they basing that off? So they could be basing their master version off of something very old. Could be something very recent. So that's where things get really confusing. But we now have a list of things that we know needs to be fixed. And I'm going to do my best with my very limited knowledge to find out how to fix it. So what's nice about this is we can go Control E, I think. No, not Control W. I made Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Control E. Paste the name of the file we want. And for those who don't exactly know what this whole merging thing is about, essentially, there's two parts to it. We get what is called the head, which is essentially the start of all the different changes and stuff. And what's happening here is it's saying, hey, I, myself, have made a change. Oh yeah, okay. So let me actually show you the change, what this is referring to. So I've added a developer menu. So there's a thing I can set up at the start of the game that essentially, let me just quickly do frame skip 0, otherwise it's going to be slow. So I'm developing a game or version of Pokemon, and sometimes I'm very early on in the game, right? I don't want to play for 15 hours to see one tiny change that I've made. So look at this. If I hold L and press start, I have access to a developer menu. So this is also more stuff that we've added into the game. It's a little glitchy. It does a little bit of a weird little thingy. But it's okay. It's only going to be for me. So toggle running shoes is a thing. I can poison all mons. I'm not sure which of these are actually working or not. I can heal my party. That's an easy one to try. Hey, my party, it is healed. So I can set flags or basically variables. Safe block space. Actually, let's check our safe block space. Safe block is we have 250 bytes. Hopefully that's enough for this project. Safe block 2 has about 80 bytes. That's not a lot. Okay, we'll see if our change is going to work with the amount of bytes that we have free. If not, anyway, so that code we just saw references this. I get to actually explain this because I know what this is all about. We're basically just saying, hey, there's a new variable that we're adding in. It's basically checking, has the player pressed the L button? Input field is basically what we can use. It's an undefined input that you're using in the overworld, in the field. And let me quickly check this out. So I'm going to accept my change, accept current change. My stuffs. Yeah, so that's working. And yeah, essentially the idea was to kind of reference what the player is pressing so that we can actually do some stuff. So this one has been hopefully remedied. And it was a pretty simple fix. Let's hope it stays that way. It helps the more you understand what things do. Becomes easier and easier to kind of be like, oh yeah, this is what's happening here. See, this is now going to be a lot of stuff that I don't understand. Okay, so I have some stuff on my side called Dexine, Dexcourt, Trainer Heal Times, RAM script. You'll see there's some overlap. So this thing over here, we can definitely keep the same. It seems identical, except this one actually seems more specific. So their version of Trainer Heals, absolutely fine. We can keep that. Heidi! How you doing, friend? Ah, so good to have you here. Let's do a big ol' shout out for our good friend Heidi. Hope you've been absolutely awesome. We're doing some actual Cody things today. I'm making Pokemans. I am making a Pokermans. But I'm going through some of the difficult stuff now. So this thing is the same. We're going to use their version of it. Let's see. We have this. We're doing something called merge conflicts. You have only a few minutes left on break. 100% Heidi. Take all of the cares. Enjoy your breaks. It's good having you here for the break, though. Hopefully your day's been absolutely awesome.
Why did you ask if I was dead? Oh.
We need to have you clean out your clip menu at some point. I know there's some clips you don't necessarily want to have show up. But it's so good to have you here, friend. Woohoo!
Oh, sorry.
For those in chat who haven't yet checked out Heidi, they're
So I was trying to
absolutely
concentrate on something.
the sweetest of people. Let's have a look. We have Lily Cove already on the new code. We have this. We have this. You were lurking so long in your stream that when I finally made it here, it was not Waltz. Oh my gosh. Well, we'll see. And if you all haven't yet, actually, Waltz, why have you not shouted yourself out? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm a horrible streamer. Not shouting out all my friends. If you all haven't yet, check out Bloody Waltz as well.
Yeah, that's not really, unusual content
Raft.
for here.
I remember this.
Ado wants mushroom head pats. Ado, I will give you some mushroom
Look,
head
here comes
pats.
the consequence, consequences of my
Please,
actions
there,
chasing
they
me
will be
right now.
appreciated.
Mushroom head pats are great. It's just sometimes
Just
I
host
want
it.
something
Ah,
from
there we
a
go.
Back
babu.
pedal on it now.
It's like pasta, right? Like bolognese is fucking delicious, but sometimes I want something with some bechamel sauce.
And as always, the conversation goes back to foods. Oh, I love it. Alright, I'm not sure if I still need the DexNav stuff. I'm just going to quickly see. This the new code has. We can keep that. And this the new code has. So what actually remains? I don't know what size off does. Apparently they have that over there. Now, I don't know what uses Dexine. So we're gonna go do a little bit of a checky. If it's used everywhere, I'm definitely keeping it. Dexine, this is the definitions. And for the new game, essentially where we see, when we're looking at the player stuff, we have Dexine and Dexcourt as part of the save game. Okay, that makes sense. So we kind of need that, but we are saving that to our save blocks. Hopefully we have enough memory. I'm gonna keep them both in. Yeah, accept both changes. See if it complains. Okay. That's looking good. Bolognese. Wait, spelling? I think you spelled that right. Bechamel. Very different sauce. Ah. I don't know what I'm watching today, but you're happy to be here. Oh. Okay, Heidi, let me give you a run through. No Pokemons, right? The thing with the Pikachus and the Bulbasaurs and the things. I am making my own version of it by modifying an existing version of it. So let's just get this thing to speed up a little bit. Essentially, we're looking at Pokemon Emerald, and we've been adding some stuff in. We've been making our own changes. So some of the changes is my character has an auto run, which the game normally doesn't have. So with just the directional buttons, without holding B, I can run around. I've added in some stuff. If I get a shiny Pokemon, which this is, there's this big old shiny screen. It's like, oh, excited. The music changes and it's very dramatic. And the shiny sparkles happen. And the name is all shiny. And it says shiny so that if ever you're in doubt whether or not this is actually a shiny Pokemon, you get to see it. And what we're doing today, as we're adding in, remember the DexNav from Pokemon Omega Ruby and Sapphire? We've got a friend, Mr. Ghoulslash, who's made some of that work, and we'll tweak it and take it from there, but all credits to their original source code. We'll be adding our own DexNav. Oh yeah, straight up gave it a 50-50 chance. 50% of the time, you find a shiny. But that's not this is the dev version. This is the debug version. Bye Heidi, take the cares, and good luck with the rest of your workday. But yeah, I on the dev version of this game, I'm like, yeah, I want 50% chance shinies, because how else am I gonna test the shiny stuff? Oh, I love you too, friend. Hopefully be back later. Awesome sauce. Enjoy and good luck. But yeah, I think that's the quick and dirty of what I'm doing today. And we're gonna see if we can get this DexNav working. If we can, it'll be amazing. It's a lovely quality of life feature. I'm actually working towards a vanilla plus version of Emerald that I can give to some streamer friends. I know Fossils is interested. Potentially Waltz or Duck Saint might like to play around with this too. And if I can get some stuff that really works well together, that'd be fun. That'd be awesome, I think. All right. This music is very hyped up. Oh, this feels like Green Zone vibes almost, or some intro level thing for like a racing game. Alrighty, choose your fighter. Okay, let's have a look. Now this is interesting. So we have a unsigned 16-bit, I think it's unsigned, variable called abilities, which our current implementation of the battle engine is actually using a bigger one. And I think we probably still need the bigger one. So let's have a quick look. This is their version of the battle engine. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Okay, hold up, let me quickly check this out. If we are using the battle engine, which we are, use abilities, blah. I think we need the bigger one with the newer updates. Okay, so I think we're going to keep our head with the abilities. We're going to say, if it's not a battle engine, it's ability number 2. We don't care about that. We want to say, Safari Zone's feel rate is the same. Body color 7, no flip 1, flags. I feel like we can use our version of this. I think we can honestly use our version of this. What is nice about their version is they are, however, including the size of these vars. Now, if we run into trouble later, that is gonna be useful. You know, getting accurate accounting of what goes where. So body color, no flip. I don't need the rest. I'm gonna say except. Hold up, ability hidden. I don't think we have that. If it is battle engine, we are definitely using the battle engine. We're adding this in. I'm probably not merging the right way, but it's fine. Size of 28. I'm not sure if that is still the case, but we're gonna hope we did this right. We can always undo some stuff. Okay. So we've defined some of the variables that we need. This is fine. And we're currently busy with Pokemon.h. We're going into the next merge request, merge conflict. I know this doesn't seem super exciting to y'alls, but oh, the feeling you get when everything just works. It's gonna be amazing. Alrighty, cool. Try do double wild battle is one option, and create wild Pokemon is the new stuff. Get current map while blah 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 blah. Okay, so I want to keep the ability to have double battles, but also want the new stuff in. I'm going to accept both changes. That feels like a very easy change. Let's see if it complains. It does not. We're in a good space. A non-conflicting merge is like crack to us, Steve. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Give me some of that. Give me some of that non-conflicting merges. Oh, okay, so that was Wild Encounter. We got that. We got this, friends. We got this. Oh, no, we don't have this. I undo. Oh, good, gaga. And there we go. But the non-coders get to see what it's really like for us. This is actually going very smoothly. Normally, this is much more of a headache, in all honesty. Okay, the new intro that I added in, I want to keep that. The DexNav source we want to do, so we're accepting both changes. This shouldn't give any issues. So essentially we're telling it, hey, we have some scripts. We want to add those in. We're going to keep it. And since they're defined, we can build it. That was easy. LD script. Now let's go into the battle engine. Let's see what this does. I actually have no idea what changes they've made to the battle engine, if any. Battle main. Alrighty, let's have a look. Okay, there's a lot of changes. This is gonna be one of those, right? So let's do a Control F, and we're gonna search for those little. Here we go. first proper change. If it is a fishing encounter, is something we care about. Because I think I was busy with a chaining event. Okay, I think I can keep my changes in, and then they simply have an if-else statement. So if it is a DexNav battle, which this will now potentially start becoming, the outcome is important because we want to increase the chain when we get it right. Otherwise, we set it back to 0. So if you don't win, or if you don't catch it, you break the chain and it starts from scratch. That makes sense, right? I'm gonna say accept both changes. I'm happy with that. Now just triple checking. Sometimes it lies. It does have it. Okay, so the difficulty is actually that was only one merge conflict. That was honestly not too bad. I think this code is pretty up to date, at least from where I left off. So that makes life a little bit easier. I've had some tough ones before. Okay, now this is where things get interesting. I have set up the left trigger button for my hidden menu. They're using the right trigger and seeing whether or not DexNav search is a thing. So if you press the right trigger, okay, input press R button true. So I don't have anything mapped to the R button, but I want to keep my changes of the L button. So I'm going to say accept both changes. There we go. That should be good. And this flag should exist now. Look at that. Look at that lovely flag. Hell yeah. There we go. Very nice. So what they kind of do is they kind of keep track of all the different flags that are used and not used, so that we can kind of try and not mess around with memory too much, which is so freaking limited. But still, there's a lot we can do. All right, so we have just done field controls avatar, I think. Yeah, we have. We go into source. We go into new game.c. So there's a merge conflict over here, probably around that whole court Pokemon thing. I want to have auto run, that thing that I've added, be saved in memory, so that the next time we start up the game, it remembers, yeah, you're auto running. They want to save, all the different levels of the DexNav search. That makes sense. So, you know, this Pokemon you've battled 100 times and you've got a high search level, so you get a high chance of getting cool things, blah, 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 blah. And the chain, if you save, it resets the regular chain to 0. So there is a difference between the search levels and the Dex chain. Search levels basically overall gives you better stuff. Chains give you immediate for that chain better stuff. And I think at level 50 and at level 100 of your chain, there's a chance of you getting a shiny, like just flat out kind of a vibe. So search level. So yeah, if you have a shiny charm and if it's 50th in the chain, chances just massively go up, especially if your search level is high. But even if it's not the 50th or 100th in your chain, high search level also increases things. So it's this lovely little, everything helps to get you a better chance for a shiny, which is lovely. You want to feel like you've earned your shiny, you've worked for it. Have it not just be complete chance. So I think I can accept both of these without it giving us too many issues. Autorun is still working, DexNav search levels is already defined. This is under the global guard. Okay, that's fine. DexNav search levels is, I think everything's good. And I don't think we have any other, we have another one. We want to import map groups as well as items. Okay, I'm assuming that is correct. I don't know. Save that. We'll find out if things break when we try and build it. But we're making really good progress, team. We're currently at, I'd say, about just over halfway there, with at least attempting to build this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. This is now where I'm probably gonna break my brain. This is a big merge conflict. Essentially what we're doing here is we're going to see what changes essentially come in. Okay, so there's two different ways of getting shinies. And now my brain is gonna probably break because I've been dreading this one. We have one bit of code that adds in something called the shiny charm, which is something that's not an original emerald, interestingly enough. Now, the shiny charm increases our chances for a shiny by some specific amount. Now, that's part one of this. Now, the other part of this is with chaining, there's an additional chance. Charlie, how are you, friend? It's so good to see you. How have you been? How's your day? I'm gonna do a big ol' shout out for our good friend Charlie Baked Potato. We're actually making Pokemons and making our own changes to it. Can you believe it?
Charlie. Yes. Okay, we're getting back there. What?
Oh,
No, that's
That looked
fucking
painful.
unfair.
that did look pretty unfair. If you all haven't yet, check out Charlie, an incredible streamer. Charlie says, I've had a bit of a rough week, but today's been good. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Walt says, stack and bonuses. Hell yeah. So, Charlie, just for reference, we're turning Pokemon into our own game. I've made this lovely transition screen if you're getting a shiny Pokemon. We've added some fun things like your character can now actually run. All kinds of cool little things, and we're adding more and more things in because that's just how we roll. An auto run thingy McBobby, and yeah, we're taking it slowly because a lot of it is me figuring out stuff that I don't absolutely understand. Now we've actually hit a very interesting one. We're currently resolving what they call merge conflicts. Merge conflicts is when changes that I've made in my code overlap changes someone else has made in their code. And figuring out what code to keep and what code to delete is always a difficult one. So, but here's what we do. I'm gonna cut out the parts that I need for my shiny charm. I'm going to accept the incoming changes. So let's quickly do that and see if that breaks. It does not break. So, okay. I'm going to quickly brain through this. This is the code we had before. The if it is in bad blah blah blah, add the blah. So there's a couple of ways we can do this, right? There's a couple of ways we can do this. We can check. Okay, so let's quickly think this through. Rolls 0. We obviously need to up that. How they currently check if there's a shiny is if a shiny value, which is this personality thing. Alright, I think. Wait, I'm confusing myself. Let's quickly think this through. So they save the value of shiny value to blah 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 blah. This is how they kind of figure out. A lot of this is interesting and new. So they're basically doing a similar thing. They will go through all the stuff. One iterates one by one, and the other one has a while. So you have X amount of shiny rolls, and okay, I think I have a solution. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this as follows. So what a shiny charm does is it adds extra these things, shiny charm rolls, to like the rolls that you normally have, right? So one other thing that we can do is we can say, instead of all of this, if we have a shiny charm, we have just more rolls for shiny. And we can use the new code without it interfering with things too much. So, how we do this is going to be the following. We're going to keep some of the one code and lose some of the other. So, let me comment this out just for now. Comment out. Here's what we do. let me explain what my braining is. So if we have a shiny charm, we're gonna do one way of generating shinies. Otherwise, we're gonna use another way. So we're keeping it for if it's not a shiny thingamabobby. Right, and we're commenting this out. We'll do cleanup just now. This is where things do get messy sometimes. Okay, so here's what we want to do. We want to say, hey, if I have a shiny charm, we're adding in on top of the regular odds of you getting a shiny, the odds or the rerolls that we get from this over here. Amount of rerolls if the player has the shiny charm, right? Currently it's set a bit high, once again for testing purposes, but doesn't matter, the logic holds out. So, we're going to do the following. Oopsie daisy. We're going to say, we're combining these two together. Or we can actually make a new thing called... I think this should work. Actually, no, this is fine. So I believe, and we can take out the comments once we've confirmed that this works. We want to say, hey, we roll for the shiny rolls, which is defined over here. Oh my gosh, you know what? You know what? I'm adding even more. Oh gosh. If the, okay. Okay. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. They've already added this in, and I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay. I just didn't see it. I'm not an idiot. So check this out. Check this out. We're gonna take their changes. Okay. This simplifies things a lot. Except incoming changes. So what they've done is they've set essentially the chances, the amount of rolls that you have, right, is normally one thing, otherwise it's normally another thing. So what I think we do is the following. If it's a shiny charm, we're using the shiny charm rerolls. Otherwise, we're using one. Yes, if we have a shiny charm, do the things. Okay. 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 We fix it! We fix it. Alright. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Where's shiny rerolls declared? Okay. So, everywhere, it feels like. So, let's just go back to where we were. Okay. So, a couple of things, and maybe I should make this fuller screen. Fullerer. There's a couple of things happening here. We have shiny rolls, which is a new variable that we've decided, which is part of the new code. And it's using a compile if case thing. So if there's a hashtag in front of ifdef, what happens is this code will only run on compilation, never in game. So if this is true, this just becomes the regular code. If this isn't true, none of that is shown at the end of the day and not on runtime. And then you'll see, you know, this part. So if we have a shiny charm, so on compilation, we're checking, have we defined whether or not this exists? So we can click through on that. And yep, we've added a couple of charms. We've got the oval, the shiny. I haven't checked out the catching on the XP one yet, but that's going to be future playing around. But it's in our items definition thing. Welcome back, Sue. How are you, friend? It's good to have you back. How was the nap? Hopefully you are very nice and rested. Duck Saint! Okay. Okay. First things first. Obviously, Sue has the trigger finger on
Why
the
would you do
shoutouts. Check out Duck Saint.
You're like on an unknown planet.
Ooh, that's creepy.
Oh fuck!
That timing!
Was the best timing ever.
Freaking perfect timing. Oh my gosh, that was
I got
freaking
alerted
amazing.
at lights, and then I got alerted.
A cat decided it's not nap time. I'm sorry, Sue. Okay, Ducky, I'm gonna show you what I've been doing. Ducky, 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 ducky. Check this out. auto run with a toggle in Pokemans. I coded this. And next up, we are... Okay, so Ducky, I have this issue when playing Pokemans, right? I have this issue when playing Pokemans where... you know a shiny Pokemon, which is this very rare freaking thing? Sue, you're welcome to shout everyone out again. We are in a very shout-outy mood today. But essentially, shinies are so freaking rare, and if I'm grinding, if I'm just going back and forth all freaking day, I miss them, and then I want to just get so angry. So here's a change that I've made. Let's see if we get a shiny. It's not a shiny. Regular old Pokemans are unchanged. The names are the same. It says Wild Lotad appeared. Nothing too fancy. Regular kind of a thing. My Pokemon that is fancy, you'll see the little name change there, right? Charlie! Oh no, that doesn't look... Oh! That's very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate.
I can't do that.
So let's... Okay, this is also a regular Pokemon. I'll get a shiny any moment now. We're not gonna be here all day, I swear. Yay! It's Lisa! Streamings!
I feel like it's this.
Look, here comes the consequence.
Check this. Alright. Hopefully this is a shiny.
So I need to close this,
Okay, here we go.
here,
Ah! Grrr!
mark it on
So there's
this
currently a
folder.
50-50 chance. Oh, there was a 50-50 chance. I
Perfect.
wonder if the new
Um,
code overrode it. Might actually not be. Let's check it out. Fingers crossed. Maybe I get a legit shiny for no other reason than it just being the time. Shiny time! Massive, bleh, sparkly screen! Do. So instantly the music is also different in the game. So you're like, oh, what is happening? You see the big old sparkly screen? It says a wild, shiny Wurmple has appeared. Their name is all lit up and you instantly know, oh my gosh, it has finally happened. I have shiny. So yeah, I'm adding some fun little stuffs and just having fun with it. Currently, I'm adding in the DexNav, which was a fun feature in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Sapphire, and I wanted an emerald. It needs to be an emerald. Also, can we get a massive hurrah in chat for Duck Saint with the awesome news of their brand spanking new job. I am so happy for you, friend. Thank you too, Brodo. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Just kind of learning how to code and figure out how all this Pokemon stuff works. It's awesome. Shiny Wurmple is thought. Oh my gosh. Yay! Oh, you need... Look, all the recognition and respect and accolades and everything needs to come your way, and you've stuck out long enough. I'm glad that you're in a space where you can finally do something that is not soul draining, that is actually decent in terms of time, actually gives you the freedom you want, as soon as says, freedom for Ducky. Yeah. Hey, if you all have a emote, let's give a big ol' salute to the duck. That is such good freaking news, friend. Ah. Okay, I think I fixed this. I think that is that merge request. So, Ducky, I'm currently trying to merge older code in with newer code, and it's absolutely just breaking my brain. What is my biggest... I think I have a hype emote as well. Let's... Let me... Oh, I can't... Why you do this, chat? I also want hype. For Ducky. Hype. Am I even logged in as myself on this chat? It'd be funny if I wasn't. It'd be funny if I wasn't. Yay! Woohoo! Salute emote, yes! Yes! What is next up on our list of things to fix? Pokemon at C we have fixed. We're jumping in on the start menu. And it's fine where this issue is. I added my debug menu. I want to keep that. They added a DexNav menu. They probably want to keep that. We're grabbing both. We're grabbing both, and that looks good. Good change, good change. The callback for my debug menu, the callback for their the Dex menu, I'm keeping both. That's fine. Absolutely no issue with those changes. Similar thing with the text for it. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. We can accept both. Moving on. Wait, is this gonna... I think that's fine. All right, next up, this was... I should probably save this. Start menu saved. Wild Encounters might be interesting. Wild Encounters is probably going to be a ton of code. Let's find out. And let's check this out. Also, let me catch up on the chats. Bloody Walt, how are you doing? Having an editing day versus a streaming day. Woohoo! Oh, posture check. Yeah, let me get that proper posture up. Thank you so much for that, Redeem Duck Saint. Ducky says, I'll yoink final product and play it sometime. I would love for that, friend. I would absolutely enjoy it. I've already said to the fossils that they're more than welcome to play whatever I come up with. Same goes for you, same goes for Walt or for anyone else here on stream. So, hydrate. Hell yeah. I'm prepared. I'm gonna glug glug, but I'm gonna mute for the glug glug. That was nice. Another. I don't think I have that. I have another one. I have sing-song voice. Just for you, I'll say a sentence or two. Yar, matey. Today we be hacking and slashing on Pokemon. Oh, it'll be a grand adventure. Aye. Okay. Glitter says, Duck Saint, you're gonna be the very best like no one ever was. Ducky coming in with that boop. Dwarven pirate yar. I'm also horrible at accents. So like so horrible with accents. I don't have a fraction of the practice and the patience and the skill that someone like Bloody Waltz has. By the way, for those who don't know where the accent thing comes from, Bloody Waltz has this amazing thing on their channel where they you can redeem for an accent, and that's freaking awesome. And I like to try and catch them out, try some very obscure things. I don't think they like it much, but I enjoy them trying to make a Afrikaans-based Mandalorian or something weird like that. 100% Sue, go do the thing. But if you're less jerky than I am, please go over to their channel at some point and redeem something fun. Go for an Irish, go for a Scottish, go for Australian, or whatever you're doing. Yeah, Bloody Waltz, I enjoy the challenge. I hate the result. Starts practicing Afrilorian. Yeah, learn that Afrilorian. I can't words. Okay, I want to quickly brain. So I've added in features for allowing double wild battles, which wasn't a thing originally. That seems self-contained. I think I can keep this in and add in their changes because they have a chance for a hidden one. That is kind of the hidden ability stuff. Okay, I'm gonna do a accept both. Fingers crossed. Oh, we got a Duck Saint shout out. Yeah! Oh, Ducky, have a lovely day, friend. We will speak again soon. I'll catch up. Give a big ol' hug to mom and dad.
Okay.
Thanks for the shout out, Waltz. For those who haven't yet, check out Duck Saint, an incredible streamer.
I thought
And
it was,
an awesome friend. And an incredible duck. Alrighty. Let's see. We have Wild Encounters, I think, wrapped up. Maybe? Yeah! Wild Encounters wasn't that bad. EWRAM. This is the part where I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. So when it comes to the RAM stuff, I know things get included. What gets included and why is fine. Essentially, this is just referencing the things that we have. And in this case, it's an easy add. We have a DexNav, add it in. There's changes that's not saved. And I'm okay with that. Let's see how big or bad or horrible our Git currently is. I'm expecting we're gonna have a lot of errors soon. Okay. Let's quickly save this. Let's go git commit merge conflicts for DexNav. Can't do a partial commit during a merge. How do I stage these changes again? Git add file to mark resolution. I think I resolved these. I haven't done this in a while. You know what? Maybe someone walks us through it. The forums have been so helpful. I normally don't do this on what do you call it? I normally don't use pure command line git for this. I normally have a GUI for it, but I am meaning and have been meaning to kind of learn it. But I do remember someone kind of showing us how to do these proper stages with their version of Git thingy-McBobbing. WSL10, I think it was. The lovely Lunos, incredible resource on these forums. So, bloop, 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 bloop. I think it might have been this. Otherwise, they talk about Git clones. It might have been getting started with egg. I remember something about egg doing some stuff. And I think it might be over here where Linus was describing their version of conflict resolution. Might be master branch, manual merge. Alright, so what we do is normal, we clone the stuff, blah blah blah, we check out the part that we want, that's fine. Doopy doopy doop, it tells us all the merge conflicts, we've basically gone through all of that kind of a stuff. And we basically want to look at... It is git commit. Oh, git add everything. Git add everything. Oh my gosh. I'm a silly. I skipped ahead. I skipped ahead. It's fine. We're gonna git... Oh. Okay, yeah. Those need to be ignored. My actual ROM and stuff. Git commit. We're gonna make a message for this. Merged in... Google slashes DexNav module, if all things go well. And next part is gonna be seeing if it bolts. And this is normally where things go horribly wrong. But if we're lucky, and if we did things right, imagine doing everything right on stream. How amazing would that be? Come on. I'm not gonna jinx it, but come on. Give me satisfaction. We can do this thing. Now, one other thing is, I'm not sure if we have a way to enable that flag of the DexNav. We might have to add that in. So even if it builds, it might not show up immediately. The nice thing about these build times... Donkey! Hello, friend! And just because it's you, I can't help but shout out Duck Saint again. I think you just missed Duck Saint. Duck Saint is just gonna be doing their streamy thing, so... All of y'all, if you want, please check out Duck Saint. But welcome on in, Donkey! It's so good to have you here. Hope you're having a lovely day. Yeah! Wait, what?
How did I...
Woo! We have our first error, folks. We have our first error. Okay, let's brain through this. I knew it was too good to be true. I knew it. I knew I was gonna have some stuff, and there's probably gonna be a couple of errors, and it's fine. We're gonna work through those. What? Only one error? Well, I don't know that yet, but thank you for the biddies. Sometimes more errors reveal them. Okay. How did I not merge this in? I thought I did a git status. How? I am so confused. I missed a merge. I missed the think. Okay, let's quickly check this out again. Start. Okay, if you're pressing R button, try that. That's true. If I'm pressing R button and enable auto run, I don't need that because I went with this version. I think. Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna add them both in. I just want to see. Pressed R button, able. I think I can just remove this. Cause oh no, auto run, auto run, auto run is R. Oh my gosh. Okay. These are gonna do the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna disable auto run just for a bit. Cause I am planning. Okay. I am planning on adding in auto run via the options menu. So where you go in Pokemon options and set the speed and stuff, maybe having the run there. So we're adding in, we're keeping our debug menu, and we're saying our button is going to be start DexNav search. I'm going to do a search for, ooh, there's more that I missed. Or maybe they just never properly resolved or saved. That might be, you know what, I maybe just didn't save the changes that I've made. That's very possible. Accept both changes, save changes, and anywhere else? Yeah. We're saving, we're including the debug menu and including the DexNav menu. That's perfectly fine. Saving both of that. Soon as all of this reinforces why I respect programmers, but am not one. It's not my type of chaos magic. Friend, it's a lot of head banging against stuff and maybe eventually figuring out what the heck you're doing. I'm not there even yet. Hopefully getting there. Okay, we've got some more changes. Get add everything again. We're adding everything, and we're get commit message is going to be resolves remaining merge conflicts. A lot of this doesn't make sense. I get that because I'm kind of used to some of this stuff due to my day job. But the big thing is we're making Pokemon and we're making it better. Bloody World says so much headbanging. I've had a day. I'm sorry, Fwen. If I could redeem mushroom head pats, I would redeem mushroom head pats for you. Or even better, Lisa head pats. Those are amazing. Alrighty, let's keep fingers crossed. You know what I keep forgetting is I can actually speed up the make process and use all my cores, but I'm not sure if I should. So there's basically an option to use all your available cores and stuff on your computer to make this process go faster. But doing that will probably break. Okay, we have a problem. DexNav C in function draw DexNavMon. Let's find out what we did wrong. This is new code, so this shouldn't technically be borked. But let's have a quick look. They're saying too many arguments in function create mon icon. Create more mon icon. I don't understand. Might be something else. Too many arguments in function create one icon. You can ish. So I've just clicked through on, for instance, load mon icon palette, and I can see exactly where this is. But the confusing part is this is code that I've pulled directly from someone else's. It's VS, so it should. Yep, exactly. So there's a function called create mon icon. Let's have a look at what we get. So this one has too many arguments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this thing supports. Let's make this a bit easier to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now that's interesting. So it goes up to personality, which is an important thing in Pokemons. And where were they complaining? Let's find that again. It's interesting that there's an actual bug in this. 452. Let's go one by one. 452. 452. Getmon icon ambipom. Wait, what? Too many arguments to function create one icon. In function, try draw icon in slot. Okay, got it. Let me have a quick look. Did you pull their redeem? This is oh. Redeems give my love to Lisa. Yes. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. I think I have an idea of what I'm gonna do for now. So we're gonna go to source DexNav, and we're gonna go over here. That's where we need to go. And essentially, I'm gonna just quickly click through on this again. U8 is sub priority. U32 is personality. I don't know what this last 0 is for. And I'm gonna do something risky. Maybe it works. Maybe it don't. But it's very strange to me that the new code that I've pulled has any kind of bugs in them. I'm gonna roll with it. It's gonna probably complain about this one, and it's probably gonna complain about underneath it. Yeah. And over here about this one. So I think we'll get this. Over here. Question mark if detector mode is inactive. Okay, save all that. And we try it again. Yay, programming! You can officially recognize the sound waves of me saying, It's a very oft said thing, especially for us programmers, isn't it? We programmers need our vices. The pains of editing. Oh, gotcha. Even more so. Because you literally get to... It built? It built, guys. It built. It is a bit of build. It is a bit. This is probably not going to fire it off yet because we still have to probably set the flag. But it freaking builded. Oh yeah, I have a weird issue with my MGBA. It just slows down massively until I either set the frame target or set frame skip to 0. Don't get it, but let's see what we have. Pokédex. Okay. So it's not going to do anything just yet. Now I need to figure out how they enable things. Now, we could just check the how they've set this up. Let's find out. DexNav. Creeping feature, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I just want to see. DexNav search. Customizable. GUI search. GUI is by default added to the start menu and flag. Sys DexNav get is set. Alrighty, I'm gonna blow all your minds, by the way. Check this out. There's this thing called Porymap. And Porymap is linked up to my repo. And I get to do some fun things. I get to do some very fun things. I get to make and create and change my own Pokemon world, absolutely and visually. Now, in Little Root Town, I have made myself a little secret, a little sign over there, and that sign has a script that I made called Dave Sign. Now I can add in some code now. Let's go do this. Let's go do this. We want to go inside of. Let me quickly get my head around it. Is that the bolt script or is that the source script? I think that was the right script. Yes. Okay, so essentially, this is basic scripting at this point. And I can say, previously, I've basically set a flag where I've received the running shoes, which made life a little bit easier. I've set the flag to get the Pokédex. As you all saw, I had a Pokédex earlier. That means, if I say DexNav get, I can... let me just duplicate one of these. System flag, DexNav get, this global variable. Very important variable. Let's quickly read through this. No poker tool submenus or anything around here. The callback argument, run DexNav Gil with a callback argument elsewhere. In the GUI, press R on a Pokemon to register to blah. That's fine. Search is set when searching is in progress. You do not need to manually toggle. Okay. Let's get back into the hype. I think we got it. I think we got it. More waiting. So am I still waiting for this? Actually, that went frickin' fast. Okay. I am cautiously optimistic, folks. I think we got it. I think we got this. Okay. I'm actually getting excited. Okay. Go. Sadly, I need to quickly go to the right city. All the way down here. And my little sign. Debug feeds added. DexNav option? Yes? DexNav? Oh my god, it works! Oh! These are the Pokemon I've seen here already. I actually have a very small chance of Torchics spawning here. Let's say I want a Zigzagoon. Oh, try moving more slowly. What's the... Okay, hold up. So there's some extra features that I might add or remove. I want to add this, please. Add. Search for Zigzagoon. Let's see how this works. R. Pokemon got away. Try moving more slowly. What is my... Okay, let me... you know what? I think I have run on. Okay, let's do this. Try moving more slowly. What's the creep button? So I know we have a creep button added in. Where is that Zigzagoon? Up there somewhere. Oh, all the way over there. Ooh. Okay, so we got some stuff working. But I'm gonna have to figure out how to make it work with my previous code of running stuffs. Also, I'm gonna probably have to start... I don't really need shinies everywhere anywhere. I've really finished that code. So... Okay, I'm gonna have to change some code. I'm gonna have to, just with my running shoes implementation, need to remove that. So there probably is some documentation around that. Let's quickly figure that out. Boopy doopy doop customization, sneak proximity. Let's find all this stuff. We're gonna search all of everywhere. If define. So I wonder what happens if I say 0 and 0. Will that work? Let's quickly change those vars. Make the game again. So I don't really care about sneaking or creeping at the moment. That's future me worries to figure out how to reconcile that with our running shoes. And I'm gonna have to add an option to get running shoes into the options menu. I think. Yeah. All right, we have a little error. False due to limited range of data type. Okay, well, let's make this one each. Holy moly, it's a Lud! Can we get a big old shout out for Lud? Thank you, Waltz. You still have me as a mod? You've been so inactive. Buddy, I've been so inactive. If you haven't yet, check out Lud, incredible streamer. I think we might doing Rocket League at some point, right? But they do all kinds of stuff.
Oh my, what the
So
fuck?
check
Okay,
it out.
okay. What the fuck?
Whatever. Welcome on in, Lud. We are making Pokemon. Doing some cody things and trying to figure out if there's a way to turn off sneaking. Let's quickly see documentation around this. Dex timeout until Player must be walking, creeping. What is walking? Running and biking close to flee. Player must be creeping within this number of tiles. Well, let's see if turning it to 1 is enough to get us where we want to be. Also, let's up our time because that's not a lot of time. Hope you're doing great, man. I am actually doing really freaking well. It's been a rough December, but I'm pretty much just enjoying now. I've kind of started to figure out the things that I need to do to make myself happy. Part of that is being more physical, being more out there. Part of that is doing something kind of creative and constructive, which I'm doing today. I am enjoying a little bit of the making of Pokemon things. And part of what brings me joy is ticking things off my list that I need to get done. There's some stuff in the background that I still need to do. And once that's removed in the back of my mind, I can't be happier. Yeah. You're taking care of your mental health. Hell yeah. Hence the break from Twitch. You're speaking to someone who hasn't been on Twitch in like 3 or 4 months, friend. I get ya. Don't worry. There's no need to explain. I got it. Let me just quickly read what's happening over here. Make file 346. Comparison is always false due to limited blah. Let's quickly check that out. So yeah, it's been interesting. Okay, let's quickly. Okay, I'll read that just now. Let's read chat first. It's your birthday tomorrow. Holy moly! Please, if you're doing a surprise stream, let us know. Even though I'll possibly be working, or if it's early in the day, if it's during work time, I will definitely try and make sure that at least your stream is on. I will be out tomorrow, but if I do miss your stream or parts of it, I'll checking out the VOD. But dude, happy freaking birthday! That's amazing. Do it. Do it. Okay, I just want to quickly check something. So, Joy New R. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I think if DexNav search data if proximity is less than creeping. Okay, I think I'm going to remove the creeping checks altogether. Let's quickly do that. Actually, let me save what it's called. Where am I? I could actually just save that. If proximity and player is creeping and blah, should be creeping in DexNav search. I'm gonna take all. Move too fast. Hidden. If. Okay, I'll figure that out just now. Just catching up on chat. Don't get the hopes up though. I may not do it, but who knows? Yeah. You know what? See how you feel at the time. Okay, I need to kind of figure out this code. So it's saying, hey, if our proximity is less than or equal to creeping proximity, and player is not creeping, and time frame count is more than 60. Don't fully understand this, but what this tells me is if all of that is true, it's going to stop the thing. I'm going to take out the creeping stuff and the sneaking stuff because it's not going to work currently with our running stuff. I'm going to search for more proximity stuff. If it's less than 1, create the wild Pokemon. Okay, this is basically where we're at. So it'll create that wild Pokemon and DexNav blah blah. I think those are the main ones. And I think I can save this. If proximity is less than or equal to sneaking proximity, increase this. Wait, and blah, blue, 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 blah, blah. Okay. I think that's it. I can put this back up to what it was. What was it? Let's make this, I don't know, 6 and 3, because it doesn't really matter. But if there's any checks made to give us information, we'll have that. Okay, friends, we're gonna see if this works. We're gonna see if our DexNav inclusion script is actually working, and if it is, hell yeah! Fingers crossed. Whew, it's hot here today. Whoop. Dum, 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 dum. Is this still chiptune? This doesn't sound like chiptune. What's even playing? What is playing? What is... We had chiptune for a while. You know what? Ooh. I'm gonna switch us back to chiptune. Just in case I don't want to get DMCA'd. Thank you, Waltz, and thank you for that hydrate. Let's see how this is going, and yeah! Sweet, sweet H2O. That actually was great. Thank you so much. Alright, I think we're in a good space. Let's do this. DexNav. Possibly final needed test. This stuff, my emulator is not happy. What am I doing? No. There we go. Do 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 ba da da dee da da da. I need to get some ice water. Hell yeah. Okay, oh yeah, you know what? I probably don't have DexNav defined because you know who forgot to save after going and setting them flags? This guy! Alright, here we go. Let me save here before I forget. But the save now has access to the DexNav. Save the game. Random name of Jackson. Okay, here we go. We go DexNav. We want to search for a Zigzagoon. Yeah, search Zigzagoon. And we go out. Okay, need to search around a little bit. Dunk, 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 dunk. I need repels. And I need to turn off the shiny chance being as high as it is. Because now I literally don't know. Are you eventually going to unlock the DexNav? I'm open for feedback. I want players to have it kind of early on, actually, not too late. I don't know. Honestly, don't know yet. Let me cheat because I can. Give X, give item X. Let me give myself some repels. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can find a repel. Literally I've mapped. Yeah, it's a bit OP early on. I'm thinking first or second gym. It is OP, but it also isn't, because you need to encounter the Pokemon 46. Oh, thank. Did I miss it? I didn't see it as 46. Anyway, let's stare at the screen. Oh. Did I miss it? If I did miss it, let me know. Like, if you did see it, but 46 was not the repel. 114. Let's go max repels and give ourselves 1,000 of it. Oh wait, no. That's not... I did wrong thing. Okay. I need to make these better. Okay, so 114 we said, right? Oh, I get how this works now, yeah. I'm not great at this. We want this, and this is where the quantity goes up. We want 99. Yeah! Bag. We're gonna do max repel. Hell yeah. And now we're gonna go... Need to look around a little bit. There's our Ziggy. Exclamation mark! We're in... Yeah! Okay. So interestingly enough, it looks like my shiny menu doesn't work this way. Not yet, Waltz. Not yet, but we'll get that. Ooh, okay. Number 0. Interesting, it didn't go up. I might have made a... That's a feature I do want to add. It doesn't exist yet. Oh, you know what? I have to actually kill it to get the thing. Hold up. But when you do biggest bug for you, I'll add it in, friend. I'll add it in. Okay. Move around a little bit. Number 1! We went up a level. Search level goes up. Okay. I think we have this working, friends. Was that query killing a DexNav chain? Oh, interesting. So technically, this thing doesn't automatically go to the next DexNav yet. I mean, it's something we can add. But what's nice about this is, let me check. I'm gonna use another repel. See if it breaks it. It doesn't help. But I did go into the menu. And look at this. We already have more information. Zigzagoon level 2, move, tackle, potion, gluttony. Yeah, its ability type is there. Holy shit, we got it, friends. We got it. Yes! Yes! Woo! So, I've actually removed the creep need because it's interfering with my auto toggle run script thing, which I want to make a menu option. So I automatically run, and I don't want to just struggle to do things because I have run on. That would be horrible. But look, it is a work. Yay! Sand attack, yay! Alright, so here we are gonna have a check. So, now I expect this. Look, search level 5. Current chain is 4. So it's kept the chain even though I'm in different menus and stuff. It's fucking awesome. So you get some information. We did it! We officially have a working DexNav. Or at least this implementation of Pokermans. Woo-wee! So there is this concept of there being hidden Pokemon, which I want to investigate, because if I can use this as another mechanic. So with the DexNav, you can find hidden Pokemon through using the DexNav mechanism and stuff. So interestingly enough, I've got 3 starters with very low percentages spawning in this area. But what's interesting, if you already have a starter, you can search for, let's say I want my Torchic to have speed boost, which is its hidden ability. I can start a chain on this. And obviously my shiny chances are way too high. And essentially, as long as I don't break the chain, that said, I probably should add back the running thing once I figure out how to do it properly. Because we probably don't want people to just constantly be able to chain. What happens if I press start? Does it break the chain? I'm curious. While searching for a thing? Doesn't. I might need to do that. I'm gonna see. By the way, I want to register Torchic now. We're searching for Torchic. What happens if I change areas? Because then definitely, if a player has to go heal, does that chain break? Yeah, the chain broke. We're on number 0. So if a player has to save, or if a player has to change areas, luckily the chain resets, and that is exactly what we want. It's kind of cool seeing the regular Torchic and my Torchic next to each other. Yay, sorry. Okay, but waltz. There's a difference between search levels and chains. They're stacking bonuses. The kind you like. So how it works is the follows. Check your DexNav. We have search level 5, right? Which means I have basically searched for 5 of these. And search level 2 for Torchic. They're separate. Current chain is separate on top of that. Breaking chain when you save is too rough. I'll consider a petition against it. But look at this. You can see the hidden ability of the Torchic. Which of these have I caught? I haven't caught any of these yet because I'm not obviously playing it. But since I have a Torchic, I can see Speed Boost is a hidden ability. So there's another interesting thing. If we chain for long enough, and I'm gonna try and do that. If I get my search level up, let me get the FPS target. No. What am I doing? I'm gonna speed up. There we go. Bonk. So I'm gonna kill a ton of Torchics, right? And I want to show you something really cool. There's another mechanic that's part of this, which will give Pokemon higher chance for higher IVs, which I can tweak as I go along. So let's see, this one, arrow shows up. Where is arrow up? There we go. Its ability is Blaze. Okay, let's test this out on stream, because that is something we can now properly do. Yep. I really need to... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save, and I'm going to take away our everything is shiny thing, because it's getting... It kind of loses its cool when you see it that way, right? So I can actually check my history of where I did it. Bonk, badonk, badonk, bonk. Shiny, chances for fun. This is in... I changed it in item... No. Pokemon.h. Pokemon.h. Let's quickly change that, and then let's try this again. Control search F. No. Control E. Pokemon.h. Let's quickly get that in. Shiny... Where is my shiny odds? Let's check that again. Shiny odds. Shiny odds. Where is shiny odds? I think it's over here. Define shiny odds. What was this before? I think it should be 64. There we go. And not all the frickin' time. Spent multiple hours on one chain. So I think, and we can test it out now, I believe the repel pop-up won't be a thing. It might even not even show up at all. And then you'll have to go manually add another one. I do want to add in the repel feature, the want to use another question, but I might make sure that it doesn't interfere with the DexNav. But friends, we have a DexNav. Now it's testing it out. We're gonna see how far we can push it, make sure everything still works. But Dex frickin' Nav and Pokemon Emerald. I'm slightly excited and slightly proud. That's frickin' awesome. Woohoo! That's actually a big feature added in. So we can see what other wins we can have. Yeah, Walter was so quick because a lot of it was someone else's code. So once again, the person to thank for much, if not all of this, is Ghoul Slash. You can find them on Poker Community, just being an absolute mad lad, giving you useful information to get started. It's such a great thing. And they have this project that I am so excited for. You don't understand. There's this project called Pokemon Voyager. Let me kind of talk about some of the features. They're adding in their own Pokemon, which is great. Own customizable difficulties, randomizers, Nuzlocke modes built right in. Battle Factory mode, which I'm super looking forward to. It's using all... okay, I'm also using Dizzy Egg and RHH's upgraded battle system as my base. But they're also adding in some new stuff for Gen 8. New stuff, new moves, rotational battles. So it's... Let me see. Character customization. You basically get to choose your character. I'm not sure if I have a good screen of that, but oh my gosh, some of these features. Check this shit out. Check this out. Frickin', you get to choose your type of character, your outfit, your color, your skin tone. What the heck? They added new mini games. This is insane levels of Pokemon skills, and I'm just absolutely impressed. Frickin' pinball. They added in pinball as a better thing than the game corners gambling stuff. You can actually play for prizes. Like, Holy shit, there's so many awesome things, and I can't wait for that to come out. Another one I'm looking forward to is, let me just see if this built. Are you still building? Pokemon Crown. Oh my god. Pokemon Crown. If y'all haven't seen this yet, oh my god. Poke Community. Pokemon Crown is absolutely astounding what they're doing. The pins are Diglets, yes. Pokemon Crown. Full-on reimagining of Pokemon in medieval times. And a whole new kind of type system with a whole new type of battling. This is using a ROM hack. It's an auto battler. They reimagined absolutely everything. Everything is just their own thing, and it's so amazing. Like, oh my gosh, seriously. Let's skip in. Like, auto freaking battler. Yeah, they did away with the turn-based stuff. It's like, you know what? We're gonna do something of our own. This feels somewhere between Final Fantasy Tactics, Pokemon, and like them new auto battlers out there. And it's insane. It's absolutely redonkulous. So, there's some insane stuff. I'm just starting off. I'm just learning bitty bitty basics, stealing a lot from other people, and like, oh, that's how you do this thing. That's how you do that thing. All right, I think we now have a non-always shiny version of the game, which will be great. Is it gonna do the slow motion thing again? No, I think we're good. And alrighty, press R. Couldn't be found nearby. It remembers what you're searching for. Okay, so our chain reset. That's fine. I want to see a couple of things. First thing I want to see is if we get the hidden abilities. Alrighty, so we're gonna test this out. We're gonna see how this goes. Oh, that's a high level Torchic. Why is it so high level? That's interesting. Welcome back, Chunderhead. How you been, friend? I might not win this. I have an idea. I can use the other Pokemon as just fodder. Sand Attack, not a great move to have. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch to Ralts, who's gonna die. Okay, this Torchic is stronger than it should be. Why are you so strong? Okay, I can weaken it with other Mon. I'm gonna Growl. So even... Oh, fuck. Alright, you know what? It can Sand Attack. I can Sand Attack. Cold. Cycled home, currently 4 degrees and wet. Okay. I like the cold, but the wet combined with cold? Yeah, less than idea. So, I just want to kind of get this DexNav thing properly tested out. I just want to beat this Torchic though, because it insulted my pride. Why is it so high level? Can't download Crown yet. Nope. It's in development. But I think you can download a early version of Voyager, and it looks insane. Oh, that hurts. Wait, why is Sand Attack not working? You're supposed to not hit me. Okay. Sand Attack again. Accuracy fell. Great. I think I've done this enough times. Now I can go Ember. Actually, that's a horrible idea. It's not very effective. Of course it's not very effective. Pokemon Crown is a very intriguing and interesting new ROM hack that's coming out very soon, hopefully. But it's a complete reimagining of Pokemon. It's medieval times. How did you hit me? Okay, you know what? I'm going to switch to my Sacrificial Wingull so that I can get rid of the growls. And you know what? Of course it hits, even though it's got super minus accuracy. Okay. I want to test stuff. Okay, so one thing will need to figure out is why is Torchic as high level as it is? It could be part of the DexNav system, and I haven't fully investigated it yet. So it'll be interesting. We're definitely going to get some XP. So the DexNav could potentially be a good system for people to quickly level up if they want to save some time grinding. Let me speed up the game a bit. I'm going to go to Man. I'm Pokemon, hurt my Pokemon. I need a hug. Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. I am healthy. Whee! Okay, let's try this again. We have a Torchic over here. Voyager downloaded. I would love to hear your opinion on it. I haven't actually played it yet, so it's gonna be interesting. Oh, you know what? I think every 10 levels of a search might have been that. No, we're only on search level 2. Interesting. Boop. Thanks for the boop. I doesn't appreciate. Let's do this again. So we're gonna test out the DexNav, see how it goes over time. If we're lucky, we get an actual legitimate shiny, because that'd actually be fun. Repel's effect wore off. Bag. Boop. Thank you, Janaki, as well. Woo! Couldn't find it nearby, but we've added a new one. That's perfect. Okay, we're still in our chain. Walt, you see that? We still have our chain. We did another one. Another repel, though we did it manually. Great. So this is working pretty well. I'm pretty happy with what we've been doing. Woo! You also notice my own Torchic isn't shiny anymore. Only reason why it was shiny is because I severely skewed the odds and stuffs. So we're back to actual proper shiny chances. The time has come. The poops have arrived. The boopening shall occur. Woo! Thank you so much for all the poops. They give me power. They fuel me. They drive me to greater heights. Alrighty, cool. This is looking good. Couldn't find nearby. So far, the Dex chaining thing. Okay, I might have to go to a whole new area. It's lovely that you can just do that. Boop, Kazim! I might have said that in a different way than was intended, which is fine with me. Alrighty, so check the DexNav. Boop, thank you so much. Current chain 7, search level 8. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing well. So check this at the bottom right. It actually shows you an arrow in the direction where your quarry might be. Thank you for the boop, Janaki. I doesn't appreciate. A boop Gazim! Yes! A boop Gazim! A boop Gazim! Arabian boops. Okay, that sounded... Anyway. Ooh! This had a star. So this means this one actually has a chance for higher IVs. So let's see if I can get the next one. So that's what we want to check. We want to see if the IV system works. So this one doesn't have a star next to it, so we're just gonna kill it. It does have the move Smelling Salt, so we get the egg moves as an option. That is absolutely fantastic. I love that. This one doesn't have a star. Okay, it doesn't have an egg move, and that's fine. There is no I in organism or in team. Well, the I is hidden in the A. Okay. Let's see. Counter. This one has the move counter, so this Pokemon might one-shot me, by the way. This is very possible. Okay. Ow. Ow. Do I have any potions? I have 10 potions. I'm gonna use a potion. Wait, no. I'm gonna use a potion. Thank you. Okay, let's continue search. This one's regular Blaze. Okay, it's got regular Blaze. That's fine. I might run out of PP before I actually get to where I want to be. But this is fine. Okay, so check at the bottom left. You see there's 1 star next to the Torchic. That means a guaranteed IV. So let's quickly do a test. I'm gonna do a scratch. Oh, it's also a high level. Oh gosh. This might be a problem. I'm gonna throw balls. Don't know how many balls I have. Got it! Hell yeah! Okay, that was awesome! Casey plays! Yeah, we're making a ROM hack. We've added a brand new feature into the ROM hack, the DexNav from Omega Ruby and Sapphire, using some code from people like Ghoulslash and some other players. And I just caught a Torchic. yeah, go check out Casey Plays if y'all haven't yet. Incredible streamer right over there, as you see.
Way.
Go this way. I think that is from Star Wars Lego Star Wars.
Bloody bridge.
Let's see, what have you been playing lately? Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Holy moly. So yeah, Casey, we've added the DexNav feature. And so far so good. We assume that this Pokemon has...
Shot myself.
You know what? I haven't added a way to test IVs yet. So one of the next things I need to do is have a IV checker and an EV checker inside of the battle screen. That could be a fun next project. So if the DexNav is working correctly, and I'm gonna up the levels a bit. Oh, by the way, what is my Wingull carrying? Take pretty feather, lovely. Okay, so what we have DexNav. We're chaining for this Torchic that I've added in sneakily in this route at like a 0.1% spawn chance. Speed boost is the hidden ability. Current chain is 14. Search level is 15. If we see a Torchic with the ability of speed boost, that means this be working. Woo! Alrighty. So yeah. Ooh, this is chill. Couldn't find. 2 stars. IV system, I think, is working, friends. I think the IV system is working, but we don't have a proper way of testing just yet. But it's fine. It is absolutely fine. I'm gonna do a scratch. I might be able to check the IVs with PK Hex. Come to think of it. Why do your Pokemon look like they're having a seizure? Because I'm speeding it up about 300%. I'm making the game fast so that I can test things. The big key is to keep on testing. I keep on testing. So one bug that we have found is, you know, the improvements that we've made to shiny detection? I don't think they are present. When we previously were trying out, we didn't see the change screen. The new name, the colored name thing is present, as well as the text saying it's a shiny. But I love that little intro screen that I struggled for hours to make and finally got it to work. I want that in for these as well, so I'm gonna have to dive into the code again. Too shiny. They're definitely getting more frequent. DexNav system seems to be doing just fine. I have no PP left for this move. No. Let me growl it so it doesn't kill outright my other ones. Ember is a special type move, isn't it? I do have... I'll Ember it. Do you have a poop instead? Grr. Whoa, reversal? It had reversal? Ooh, that's some fancy egg moves you got there, friend. That's some fancy egg moves you got there. Okay, I'm gonna have to break the chain. Into the sun, listen to the wind blow. Break the chain. Alright, so we've broken our chain, but we haven't broken our search. Obviously, there's no Pokemon in my house. What am I thinking? Wouldn't be so... Nav. So, chain should be 0, but search level's 20. Awesome sauce. I can't be the first to say that. No. Try a different area. This is up. And here. Woohoo! Alrighty. Looking good. We can go a big ol' scratch. Hell yeah. We do this. No, we do this. Yeah. Okay. So, chain is restarted, but the big question is around the, I'm going to start seeing hidden abilities. I'm going to start seeing the speed boost, and I think that happens around chain 30? Actually, I can check. Hidden ability. I think I had it. Bung, 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 bung. 2-star potential. Actually, it should start at 10. So we should start seeing these now. Brown chicken, brown cow, for what now? You're the first to say a lot of things, though. Okie dokie. Let's do a big ol' scratch. Scratch is easy. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. I should be doing... be smarter, friend. Be smarter. Also, how many Pokeballs do I have, just in case I want to catch something? You know what? Hidden menu. No one knows about this. Except I. Let's do some Ultra Balls. Just to... Oh. Dave. Come on. Come on, Dave. You're better than this. Okay, we want Ultra Balls, and we want 100 of them. We're good to go. Yeah, I just want to confirm that Hidden Abilities is working. If Hidden Abilities is working, we can go on to the next phase. Next feature implementation. Whew! How long did it take us to implement the DexNav? How long have I been streaming today? Not too bad, timing-wise, right? Let's actually have a look. Apparently my computer is slow. 2 hours plus implement a feature? Oh. That said, a lot of that was copied code. If I were to do all of that from scratch, it would take me much longer. If I even manage it all. 2.16. Alrighty, so I want hidden ability. I should probably actually start looking if I'm seeing one. But let's see. Blaze. Blaze is the ability. We're looking for speed boost. We get speed boost, we've confirmed. Yeehaw! Blaze. 2-star though. That means we have 2 perfect IVs on this mon. Ooh. Casey plays. I've just started getting back into playing on an emulator again. Hell yeah! This is my go-to actual playing device. The little device that I put together. I think this was this an early COVID project? I basically ordered parts and it's like, I'm gonna make my own little console. And it's just been so nice to play on. Like, seriously been fun to just play around with. Kind of get things going. ROM hacks are amazing. The fact that they've gotten to where they are, they've made it so that even people who are not that smart, like I self, can be like, I want this feature. That thing was pre-COVID? Might honestly be. It's still going. Oh, it braced itself. Great. Stop bracing yourself! Okay. Yeah, but it's been my device, and it's essentially the same thing. Boop. Little emulator on there, playing my ROMs, can lie in bed, just kind of forget about the world. It's been awesome. You keep putting it off. So this one is the Odroid Go Advance Black Edition kit. Basically, you get all the parts separately, but they have a new one which is fucking beautiful and it's a bit bigger. The Super. That one isn't a kit. If you just want something that looks amazing and feels amazing, that is one option to go with as well. But yes. Ooh, 3-star! This is our first 3-star. I kind of want to catch it just because. Should I? I'm going to catch it just because. If I don't one-shot it. Okay, I didn't one-shot it. Let's catch it because I can. Wait, I thought I had more Ultra Balls than that. Okay, I thought I gave myself some Ultra Balls. Ultra Balls. Ultra Balls. I'm probably not going to catch this, am I? But yeah, the power of the ROM hacking scene at the moment has just exploded. And this is the system that I'm working off of is actually very freaking new. Like, in the ROM hacking scene, it's the newest way to do things. So a lot of things aren't documented. But it's just been an absolute freaking ride. Just kind of starting to learn things off. And it's like, oh, look at the thing I did. Okay, I'm going to give myself some of these. Okay, so I think there's a bug with my hidden dev menu. Give X item. Ultra Balls. Give myself... Oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm being an idiot. 99 Ultra Balls? Hell yeah, there we go. Boom. Okay, let's do this again. So let's check our DexNav. We should be starting to see at this stage speed boost, surely. We're at search level 31. I know it's going to be rare, so it might just be bad chance. You've seen a lot of new ROM hacks. Makes me happy people are still putting so much into these projects. Speed boost! We have a confirmation! Holy moly! Okay. Friends. Holy moly. The fossils just coming on in here. Just coming on in here with your awesome self. If y'all haven't yet, check out the fossils. Incredible streamer. Just an absolute blast. Such great energy. How are you doing, friend?
Are you guys fucking kidding?
Are you guys fucking kidding me, the fossils?
I'm done. I hate you guys.
Friend.
We're done. Right.
Welcome
you
on
play the
in.
game,
Happy to have you here.
You guys play the game.
Blame the
I'm gonna
bugs. Is
leave
what
you
I've
guys
been
to it,
doing.
Okay? I'm gonna leave.
Fossils. Oh my gosh. I'm doing awesome. I've successfully confirmed a working feature in Pokemon Emerald. I have working. Let's see if it works. Speed boost goes up. Hidden abilities. DexNav. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Hell yeah. It is doing perfectly well. It's doing really well. You came in at an amazing time. Just confirming some quality of life things. And so far, so freaking good. It's taking us 2 hours today, but one feature down. No, I want to catch you. You're proof that this works. Speed boost. I am absolutely not, friend. I am learning a lot from other people. I'm standing on the shoulders of giants who've done all the work of getting this in a space where I can actually start figure out what the heck I'm doing. Oh, friend. Oh, you're a freaking rock star. How's your day been? You're still out, I hear. It's all good. We're doing some chill Pokemons and having a good old time. I'm gonna call this Speedy Boy because it's Speedy Boy. Okay, you know what else I want? I want a feature where if I have my first letter as a capital, I want the next thing to automatically switch to freaking lowercase. Why isn't that a thing? Why isn't that a thing, Nintendo? What is happening? Gautier! Welcome on in, friend! How are you doing today? We're doing some Pokemon hacks, if you've just joined us, and basically we've added the DexNav feature from Ghoul/'s branch, and it's working freaking epically. We have hidden abilities working, we have IV boosts working, we have both chains as well as search levels working, and it's just been a blast. How's your day been? What have you been up to, friend? Alrighty, cool. I'm super excited. We have speed boost, and let's just triple check and confirm. Description, where's abilities? I keep forgetting. There we go. Gradually boost speed. Ha. Okay. I think we're in a good space. Okay. Chat. I'm thinking about next feature to implement that is a quality of life thing. I like to know what my IVs and EVs are. Now, for those playing Pokemon who don't know what those are, it's basically a little bit more information about how strong or what the stats of your Pokemon actually is, instead of you just seeing the final stats. Now I'm thinking I could go at the moment and add a screen that basically does two things. Switch between IVs and EVs over here, maybe with the L and R button. And another thing that we don't have is indication of what your nature does. So in some of the newer Pokemon games, they have this really cool thing. Pokemon nature stats screen. In some of the newer games, they kind of give you an indication of, let's see, bonk. They kind of tell you, hey, your Pokemon is slightly faster in this thing or over here. So, you know, if it's, I think it's this way around, I'm not sure. If it's red, it's stronger. If it's weaker, it's blue. So natures affect your Pokemon in different ways. So that's another thing we should maybe get in there. Not knowing your IVs until the unlock the blah, 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 blah. Unlock the judge feature sucks. Hell yeah, Casey. What about those poor people that's like they're resetting for their Bulbasaur to have the right nature, but they finally find out everything's 0 IVs. So I think we need this from the very freaking start. I want to get in here. I want to be like, boom. Okay, these are my stats. Press button. My IVs are okay. I'm gonna keep this Pokemon. My EVs are out of whack. I need to reduce that and get that up. So I'm gonna get this in. And I think follow some tutorials around some of that, but let's dive into code. Let's just kind of get a feel for what's happening. I think this has been done before, and I'll probably go work off of established code, but we have now I need to remember what it was called. It's the something screen. Status screen? No. Let's find it. Pokedex area, Pokedex cry. La 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 la. Pokemon summary screen. That might be it. So let's check out the Pokemon summary screen. And this is referenced in multiple places. This code base is massive, by the way. So let's have a quick look. There's some guards up here. Show Pokemon summary screen, which will set a flag in the Pokemon summary screen. So let's see. Summary blah 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 blah. There's a lot of stuff that I don't necessarily know what it does yet, but I'll dive into it. Let's find a reference to something. EXP points. So I could probably look for the word points. So there's text get EXP points. That is referencing this text over here. Right. So this might give me a bit of an indication of what is where. So this is the printing area of that screen. Alrighty. With labels. So we can test some of this out. We can say print A or B button icon. What's that about? Okay, it's the thing at the top. A or why does it say A or B icon? But it's whether or not to show that button at the top. Which means if we add in more screens over here, we could, or even wait, which is the right one, speed. We could actually use like an A button or a B nature to kind of toggle between it. Let me quickly catch up with chat. Sorry, I was kind of in my mind there. Cool. Not knowing your IVs until you unlock the judge feature sucks. Sword and Shield is so good with showing stats and whatnot. Exactly. I want something that's better than that. Nice little extra info. We'd love to see it. Yeah. Calm nature was up in special defense, down in attack, I believe. That sounds about right, actually. Yeah. It's definitely negative attack. And it's up with one of the defenses. And I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're exactly on it. Okay. So we know what screen some of this works on. And there's a lot of code that I'm not 100% sure about just yet. But we got some labels. We're printing text on the window. We got the battle moves. And I don't know what this is about. This is probably X and Y. X, Y. I don't know. Let's find out. X, Y, line spacing, and color ID. So we got different colors, which is interesting. String X pass, get string align offset font normal. This is the cancel button, which is the big stuff over there. Let's quickly brain through all of this. There's a lot of stuff happening here. So G-text if it's a rental Pokemon, type slash. Oh, if it's a multi-type. I don't think I have I actually might have a multi-type. The Wingull. Let's see. It's this, right? I might be on the wrong screen then. Okay, so it's the typing. It's the HP. Wait, is there typing over here? Type slash. This might just be very badly labeled. Is it possible to check versus the actual nature, or is this going to be a switch of death? I think there's probably a nature table somewhere. I'll jump into that just now. I just want to get a feel for what we're doing, and then we're going to see if someone else has done this before myself. Because I've got a feeling I can do this by basically saying, we can duplicate a lot of this, right? Even the kind of the layout. And we can say print names and stats basically being a switch that says if we're on this version of the screen, do this. If we're on this version of the screen, do that. If we're on this one, do that. So we've got all these different stuffs. But this feels like a lot of finicky stuff to do. All right, cool. I have an idea how I would approach it. But time to see if someone else has done this before. If someone else has done it before, we can kind of take a little bit of shortcuts. And we just need to credit them for their work. So this is all things I've been looking up on. This assembly help. Let's see if anyone in the community has tackled this one. And I'm sure someone must have. Because this feels like a very basic thing to start off with. And even if we modify someone else's work to just get a little start going. Let's see if it's under one of the simple mods. That'd be great. IV. Show IVs and EVs in summary screen. I think this is exactly what we need. Let's see Pokemon Crazy. All the code for this belongs in Pokemon summary screen. It seems like we're on the same page. Yeah. Find stat left column layout line 773. Let's see what their approach is. 773. I don't have that. I have something very else. Bonk. Huh. Pokemon summary screen. I might actually be on a wholly different level. Give me a sec. There's multiple Pokemon summary screens. There's one in source. There's the regular include. And we're looking... They're going in C, so... I'll write you a symphony in C. Actually, no. We don't have this. This gets rid of the slash and HP. Okay. Okay, they're actually saying paste it. Okay, I kind of want to see what this looks like first before I commit to their solution. Okay, they've got the nature change. Hold up. I saw a nature change. Okay, this goes back and forth. If you hold R, IVs will be shown. If you hold L, EVs will be shown. Otherwise, regular stats. New way where there's pressing LR start. Start, actually not a bad one either. Well, and this changes the numbers to IVs immediately. Okay. Interesting. If you're using Dizzy's nature color mod. I don't think I am. Okay, that's a lot of code. Not using it. Okay, that's also a lot of code. Alrighty, so let's see how this works. I think that's what I want. Yeah. This one doesn't have colors, but we have the switch. We got the switch on IVs and EVs, it seems like. Does it tell you what it is? There needs to be some indicator of if we're looking at IVs. Excuse me. Doing a lurk, 100% friend. Ooh, that's not bad. There's a little indicator over here what the button is, which I kind of like. But I kind of would also like, maybe at the top right, it's showing you stats, IVs, EVs, or something like that. Alright, we might build off of this. Yeah, enjoy your lurk. Do the cookings as well. Yeah. Go for it, Waltz. Alrighty. So this is I wonder if there's a code base to show this. That might be easier for me to kind of follow along with. Buffer right column stat void. If you're not using colored mod. What is this colored nature mod? It's a... Is it something that is gonna clash with my things? Because I do know of Dizzy Egg. Dizzy Egg's made some amazing things, by the way. Actually made the expanded battle system. So I'm curious if I am using the color system without even realizing it. Need to feed your wifey? Yes! Give the wifey the best of foods. Alright, okay. Let's start at the start and let's just follow along. But before that, we have working code. Before we forget, like we do always, we say, hey, I have thing that work. Pokédex working version. Changes to no, not Pokedex. DexNav. DexNav is officially working. Changes to DexNav is a go. Hell yeah, we commit that. We push that. And doesn't matter what we do now, since we have this pushed and committed, we can go crazy. We can try shit and go ape shit and go nuts and have no fear that we've lost any work. It lives in the clouds. The clouds. Alrighty. Find stats left column layout. Right. Apparently that's the thing. So let's follow along and see how far we get. And I'm gonna make sense of what they're doing as we're going along. Just can you work with me, code editor? Where you at? I lost you. I lost yous. All right. We've got stat column layout, which apparently does a thing. Let's find out what that does. I don't see it. I found it. Okay. Let's look at make this a bit easier to see. A little bit easier to see. So, for them it was line 773. So I've got this random feeling. Am I in the right place? Source Pokemon summary screen. How is this thing found that early? Unless my search is just shit. My search is just shit. For me, it's on line 728. Stats left column layout. Okay. So, paste this below it. So we're basically creating a variable to store whatever layout we'll be using, right? And left column layout, IV/EV. Dynamic. We're basically looking at the different colors here. I believe it's the different dynamics. So interesting. Or is this what this actually is referring to? This might not. I know color light red obviously is color, but this is like a dynamic variable insertion. Okay, we'll get back to that. I think this is just kind of like saying the string first value will go in here, second value will go in here, third there, fourth there. This is fine. So we have 1, 2, 3 on the left hand column, which makes sense. I'm assuming we're talking about this. And it makes sense that we're losing the slash that we saw over here, because this would normally refer to HP, then attack, then defense. We're going to do the same, but obviously it's not out of a value. So HP, attack, defense. And I might want to just kind of remind myself. HP / attack / defense. Defense? Is that defense spelled right? Don't care. We're there. Welcome on back, friend. We're following along with some tutorial. At least some other person's code and kind of figuring out if it's going to work for us. Old way, where the stats are shown based on holding LR. I don't care about that. New way. Show me new things. Declare a new method at the top of the file. Sure. We're going to go all the way to the top to the define list, which should be around... And we're saying, cool. We're going to make a method called buffer IV or EV stats. This doesn't exist yet, so it can't click through the same way we can click through on others, right? All my games I have lost, I think. Sorry, what? Fun? All my games I have... All your Pokemon games. If that is the case, that sucks, friend. Hopefully this gives you a reason to want to re-explore them. You know, we can definitely let you try out the ROM hack or something if you want. Search for static void handle input. And this is a specific version of it. Let's see the whole search. Static void handle input. So there's a controller essentially that says, listen up. What is the player pressing? If the player presses the D-pad up, we change summary to Pokemon to go blah. So go back one Pokemon. If it is pressed down, it goes down a Pokemon. If it goes left, or hold up. If D-pad is left, get LR keys, change page. Okay, this says if I go joypad left, menu L press. We don't have LR stuff doing anything at the moment, do we? Anyway, this is the previous code. So your NAS had about 18 gigs of games. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. That's many games lost. But I'm sure you'll be able to get your collection back over time, for sure. Do I have any coffee left? That's cold. Cold coffee. Why? Why is that a thing? Okay. So I'm just reading through the code, kind of figuring out what's happening. So if you're going left, changes the page, which does do the thing. You might have an old drive around. Oh, that'd be awesome. Backups. So left and right definitely is working. But there's also this thing about get LR keys pressed, menu L pressed. We'll get back to that. Joypad right, blah, blah, blah goes on. On A button, if you're on the show summary screen, if the current index is not the PSS page kills. Oh, this is a weird statement. If on this function, the current page index is not that, then if it's on this page, stop pokey animation. So there's something about an animation. Not sure which one it is. So there's that initial animation. Play sound effect. Stop Pokemon animations. Interesting. So I'm not sure what screen that is. But press select. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Begin, close page screen. Oh, I see. If I do this, it stops the animation in its tracks. Gotcha. I see what that does. So, if A button is pressed, that's the exit button. Or, if you're on the contest or moves screen. Alright. Switch to move selection. I'm guessing it's that. Cool. So it works with A and with B. On the one screen it exits, on the other screen it goes into move selection. Okay, that makes sense. I'm just reading the code, figuring out what does it happen. Joy, new, B button, stop Pokemon animations. Okay, it's the same thing with the B button that we've already seen. Okay, so this is all the input that it knows how to handle. We're gonna add some more input. We're gonna say, and add these else if statements at the end of the method. End of the method. Gotcha. Let's add in the comments so we have all the context that we need. And oh my gosh, this looks horrible. There we go. Gmain, is that a thing that we know what it is? Main C is just the game main button. Unless it's similar to how they do these other ones. Let's figure out where they get joy new. Interesting, we're not using joy new, we're using other stuffs. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Oh, it's doing... That's too much information. That's too much information, VS Code. Alrighty, give me 1 second. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay. So, we've added in these new tests, right? What do they do? Or not new tests, but the new buttons. We're saying, hey, we're doing a new key. It's the R button. If it's the current page, if the current page is the skills one, buffer, IV, or EV stats is 0. Otherwise, it's 1. Otherwise, it's 2. So we got this function called buffer, IV, EV stats, which doesn't actually exist yet, but which is basically going to parse the information the way that we need it. Paste. Let's have a look. Bonk, search for this. And I think next up, static void. So multiples? Yeah. Above it, we're gonna paste code. So I don't know if I'm using Dizzy Eggs Nature Color Mod. Don't think I am. So I'm gonna use the code that isn't that. And this is a hell of a code. And actually, Waltz was maybe correct. This does look like a big ol' switch case, but not in the sense that he thought. Because we can easily grab all the information we need just by grabbing, we're grabbing EV. These have been previously defined. EV's similar vibe. Okay, let's read through this. Buffer of your EV stats. We're basically creating some new values. Current HP string. We're saying, hey, what mod are we? And there is a stat table. Now, this is where things get very interesting. So, for easy reference, they've made basically an array of arrays, or a stat table. And essentially how that works is they're saying, hey, give me a specific nature. Let's say we had calm, I think, which was negative attack and +2 special defense. So, by the way, Cotier, absolutely correct. I can see it in this lookup table. Awesome source. So we will be referencing that table. We're basically getting that value as our summary nature variable. And basically for the different modes, starting off at Ivy mode, apparently, we will say, hey, the value for HP is this, or the value for all these. So, this is actually kind of smart. What they're doing is they essentially have these overwritable variables, and the idea is essentially they're defined here, but depending on the screen, they fully get overwritten. Which means you don't have to change the layout of the summary screen. You're basically just telling it, hey, use these values for when we get to the summary screen. So PSS data window skill stats left, the stats skill listing on the left will get its values. The one on the right will get its values. Switch mode basically says, this is a bit more of the, essentially this is for getting strings and values in a way that we can display it. Alrighty, this is a bit fancy. This feels like a lot of code for what it's doing, but I think let's just follow around with it. And I think that means we're almost in a space where we can test this out. So here's what we do. We do a big ol' save, because I've been DexNaving for a bit. I don't want to lose that, right? And for all of those who haven't seen it yet, we're gonna be making a ROM, yo. Alrighty, and I'm gonna attempt something that I maybe shouldn't. I'm going to use some of my cores, minus J6. Should be using about 6 of my computer cores. And maybe break stream. Hopefully all don't lose connection. But let's build it. Let's hope for no errors. If there are errors, oh well, we fix them. No errors. That was quick gains. If that is the case, then I need to go thank the person who released that little guide. Alright, let's do FPS target of 60. Get this up and running. Bonk, badonk, badonk, da-da-dong, donk. Woo! Alright, fingers crossed, chat. Here we go. We're gonna have moment of truth just now. Pokemon and Speedy Gonzalez. Calm nature. Oh, okay, hold up. That is... We're getting something. It's not exactly... I'm unsure what all of it means, and we don't have a way to get back to the regular screen, but there's some information. So we can confirm this by... Actually, we can just check here. Summary. This one should actually have values in both, because it's fought quite a bit. Nice. Okay, this one actually has decent... Look at my original Torchic has some really good IVs, I'm not gonna lie. How do I get back to the regular stat screen? That doesn't seem right. There is a bug. I want to be able to go back to the stat screen. And it doesn't seem to be the way that they intended it. Let's have a look. Press... Oh, maybe I have to press start? Okay, so based on the button, left always does this. Right always does that. Okay. This might need some more info, but it works. All three screens are accessible. Okay, we're in a good space. That is good. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna check through all the IVs. Okay, remember we had one of our Torchics was on one IV. I believe it's this lovely fella. And 28 on all the rest. And this one has 3 IVs. Our, once again, confirmation the DexNav system is absolutely working. Perfect 3 IV, oh not perfect, but 3 IVs on a Mon is freaking epic. Especially for us kind of starting out getting things going. One thing we don't have working is the colors. So we probably need to figure that out. And I kind of want the colors in there. So they mentioned someone else's color mod. And there was some differences between the stuffs to do. So let's have a quick look. If you're not using it, do this. If you are, use that. So let's go back and kind of find out what they were talking about. So it sounds like there's another user who's done the color mod that we wanted. If you are using Disney's color... Okay. So, let us check if that is something that we can find out more about. Upgrade the system. Get everything all nice together. Hell yeah. Let's do this. Let's see if I can find this nature thing. Nature affected stat colors. Okay. This does help a lot. Buffer stat. Buffer left column stats. And that's it. Okay, I don't necessarily know if I like the colors here, but we can probably change that to something that we want. Okay, so let us try this. This feels pretty simple. So source summary screen. Hold up. I used the color red with lights and dark shades. If I we will definitely be modifying this. Alright, so we're starting off in the summary screen. That's where we were. Changes include functions in range, buffer, left column stats, blah blah blah. We know about that. So, let's find out. Buffer stat. Bonk, bonk, does not exist. Makes sense. These are new code. It probably doesn't matter where these go in. Probably does actually. Let's quickly have a look. So, buffer. So these are changes to these things. There is one called buffer stat. No, there isn't. Let's quickly read through this. Let's check out the existing functions. So this is the one called buffer left column stat. We're allocating it more. We're giving it more space for the string. And then we're saying nature of mod. We look up the lookup table. Okay, so let's do this first. Okay, if we can get the coloring to work as well, that'd be freaking fantastic. So let's look at left buffer left column stat. We're changing all the allocations to be 20 instead of 8. Okay. And we're using the gnature stat table that I showed before. And we're saying, does this replace everything that's done here? I think this is an improvement on the original code. By the looks of it, it does exactly... Unless this is part of that. Let's quickly think this through. Buffer, IV, or EV stats. Buffer, IV, or EV stats. We're gonna have to redo some stuff, and that's fine. But let's look at buffer left column stats. And I think this is where they are going to start colliding. Okay, let's have a look through everything. If you're using it, buffer IV or EV stats. Use this one. Let's do that one first. Let's get all the previous stuff working with the new stuff we're going to add. Buffer IV or EV stats. So they're saying use this. Use all that. Okay. So let's, when you get down to it, buffer IV or EV stats. Can I fold this? Just so we don't get confused. Yeah. C. And then we can go all the way down here with confidence and know exactly what we're grabbing. Pasting that. Hide the ones that's not using the nature thing. And we want to do... If you're using Dizzy. Yeah. Okay, and then for the rest... definitely we'll be assuming Dizzy knows what they're doing. And I'm gonna do one. Should be pretty similar. Yeah. Print left column stats. This is how we're outputting it. Buffer right column stats. Sure. That's just the buffer, not the print. Wait. I'm wrong. Buffer left column stats, buffer stats. Sorry, buffer void, buffer right column stats. Yeah, that is the right area. I'm being silly. Okay. Probably don't need to affect the print one. How similar are these? Pretty darn similar. Except one has a summary screen link. Not sure if that's important. Okay, first step is finding out if this compiles. Bonk, we make it. We go out of this one again. We see what we get. We see what it does. It might crash. Might not crash, but we'll find out. Alrighty, it did crash. It's fine. It's implicit declaration. None of that makes sense to me. Hold up. Implicit declaration of function buffer stat was declared implicitly extern and later static. Okay, let's check that out. Buffer stat. We do buffer stat. Let's go over everything again just to make sure. Buffer stat. Declared over here. Static. We're saying, hey, grab all these things. That's fine. And it's used in multiple areas, as it should. And this is part of that new code. Essentially from getting the different IVs and EVs. And then, wait, does this mean there's another buffer stat? Maybe I've double declared it. Nope, that is just the same one. Alright, let's look at that error again. Let's figure out what we're doing wrong. In buffer, IV, or EV stats. Okay, let's find that. I might have copied the wrong information, and that's fine. In function buffer IV or EV stats, line 3520. That's very much far down the line. 3520. Here we go. Buffer stat. Have I doubled up accidentally somehow? No. Is buffer stat declared before buffer IV or EV stat? Coder's brain is doing a what? Implicit declaration of buffer stat at top level. And it definitely knows what a buffer stat is. Let's read through our code again. And let's read through others' warnings again. Okay. New way, blah. Declare method at the top. We should have done this already. Bonk. We did. Search for static void, blah. And then we're going to add in the stuff. We did that. This is how we're getting the controls to work. Now, search for static void buffer left column stack. Paste these two methods above it. If you're using Dizzy's nature color mod, use this one. You know what it is? You know what it is? I think I know. I think I know what I did. I think I did. Buffer or EV stat. Buffer or EV stat. Buffer or EV stat. Why does it not let me select everything? Save that. I can go make again. Should probably save first. Okay, so we are using Dizzy's color mod if you're not using it, blah. So going back to Dizzy, we have buffer stat, which basically does all these things that we needed to do. We've overwritten buffer left column stats, essentially. Buffer right column stats to buffer stats. Buffer right column stats to buffer stats. Buffer right column stats to buffer stats. Alrighty, we save that. And one thing that's interesting to me is there's a difference between the prints. Unless I'm imagining it, print left column and summary screen, print text on screen. I've got a hunch that this needs to be this, but I'm not gonna change stuff if I'm not 100% sure. Let's do a test. Implicit declaration of function summary screen, print text on screen. See, I did think something's up with that. So what was this before? Is page skills? It feels very similar. Data, Windows skills, stats left. I think I'm gonna revert. Let's revert. Where am I? Yep. Revert. See if that removes. Oh, one of it changes. It might be that this is based on the different text. Let me try something. What is this? Can I go? I can't link through to it. So it's definitely not what I wanted. Oh, sorry. I'll probably have to do that again. See, the second I combine these two libraries is where things kind of really went wrong. Buffer IV or EB stats, implicit declaration of buffers. Is it an ordering thing? Might be that we forgot to declare something. So for instance, what I mean by that is IV EB EB IV was IV EB see, we're kind of defining these consts, and we're also at the top creating these voids. So what I'm wondering is, if do we have buffer stat? We have buffer IV or EV stat. So I think what we're missing is a buffer stat at the top. Static void though. That should do it, right? Or do you declare everything at the top before everything else? C is confusing. Yeah, this is very down low. We have all our includes. We have our poke summary. And we have our static voids, forward declarations. I don't think we have a forward declaration for this. And I think that should work now. Yeah, so I think it was just missing a forward declaration. Oh, that's a lot of stuff happening. That's a lot of stuff happening. Oh, my soul. Oh, my soul. Oh, gosh. Okay. That's a lot of errors. Aye. Excess elements and scalars. Okay, there's a lot of errors. Don't know what any of this means. Everything's in move descriptions. Storage class specified. Okay, maybe this doesn't live here. Maybe I was wrong. Construm data. So this just gives mode. Buffer stat. Wait, why does this not know where buffer stat is? Oh, this is frustrating. Can I go back? So click through on buffer stat. It just shows me a ton of stuff to choose from. They made this difficult. Alright, now ladies. I do want both. String ID, stat. I'm intrigued by why certain things need as much information. So we have static void buffer stat. So this thing doesn't seem to link up. Void, static void, thingies. Void. You know what? Is maybe this is in the wrong. Why is something being called before it exists? Right? First question. In my limited brain, I feel like that is the wrong way around. So save that. Might have to take it away from the top again. But one thing at a time. We'll debug this. Yeah, definitely taking it away from the top. Doesn't seem happy for us to declare it there. Yeah. Used but never defined. I might be wrong. I might be wrong about everything. And I might need to come back to that. Okay, remove this for a sec. This should get us less errors. Actually, that gave us no errors. I think we got it. I think we brained it. I think we got it, chat. I think we got this. Okay, it's doing a lag. Wonk, please stop lagging if you don't mind. That'd be great. 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 That'd be utterly awesome. Start menu. No, not Pokedex. Ugh, I need to make a better Pokedex. I don't like that Pokedex. Maybe just using someone else's. Yeah. Okay, we got some colors working. I don't know what this means. What is my nature here? Naughty. Let's go one that I actually know what it means. You want to start a band called Static Void? Hell yeah. Okay, so light color is currently meaning worse. Brighter color is better. We have all the different stat screens working. No real user indication of what to press, but it's working. Okay, and now I don't like these colors. What makes sense? Value to go down. Traditionally, red is improved and blue is better or something. Let's go by Pokemon's own guides, because that might be what people understand and kind of like remember the best. Pokemon stats screen colors nature. Red means status increased, blue means decreased. Red increased, blue decreased, which is a weird combo, in all honesty, but I want to keep with what they had, right? Yeah. We do. Let's quickly read through some of this. So this is basically strings that we can easily modify ourselves. Color down. I don't know what the different colors mean. Fuck. Color 09. Text neutral is black. So it used to be 5 and 9. Let's go through the colors. This is going to take a bit of reworking, but let's see what 2 and 3 is. I need to kind of document the colors for myself for in the future, because they're kind of ill-defined. Ill-defined. I wonder if there's a... Maybe there's online information about it. Pokemon Emerald Decomp. There's very little information about this online. Doesn't help at all. Okay. So I need to write down what all the different colors are. But let's start with what we have. I'm gonna reload, assuming it built correctly. No reason for it not to. So I want one color to be blue and one color to be red. Down should be blue. And really? Can I just speed up? Would that help? No. Speed up. Yeah. Pokemon. Pokemon, goody goody, ooh. One's white, one's grey. I don't like that. Dropping alert, 100% Panda. For all of y'alls who haven't yet, please check out the incredible, the lovely Pandagotchi. Great variety streamer, calm streamer,
You
scary
mistyped,
game
it was
streamer.
someone else, right? What the fuck? God! That was freaking horrible!
Yeah, if y'all haven't yet, check out Pandagotchi, awesome freaking streamer. Yeah, just do it. Let me get my nature on, the right one. Which one is calm? This one's calm. So I actually want to start documenting the different colors. So we've got white and we've got gray. For down, we got gray. So down 02 is gray. Is it AY or EY? I always get confused. 03 is white. Let me remember that because I need to undo my changes and actually document the previous stuff. It was 5 and 9, where 9 was the one that... Okay, so let's do... Yeah, let's start getting all the colors figured out because seriously, 05 was red. 09 was light red, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Haven't seen any Phasmo in a while. Yeah, we should do some Phasmo. But who else is kind of back? Chicken is in the oven. Sauce is sauce is cooked. Gotta keep an eye on the thieving puppers. Oh, them thieving puppers. Say no more. Say no more. Okay, we also know that 01 is black. So we are missing out. We have no knowledge on 4 and 6. And we might as well go... I don't think I have a neutral nature, so I'm just gonna go 4, 5, and let's do 4 and 6. See what they are, and eventually I'll find a blue. And once I find a blue, I can hopefully turn that into something. It might also be that because we have a limited palette, and because of the way that that palette loading works, blue might not be on the options. But fingers crossed, we can get it close to original Pokemon vibes and work with that. The closer we can get to the original Pokemon games, the newer stuff, the more consistent we are, the better. Woohoo! Okay, that's orange and dark gray. Let's make sure we get the right values. So orange is up, dark gray is down. Orange up, dark gray down. So let's see. This is dark gray. 6 is orange. It sounds like everything's going to be like a variation almost of this at this stage. Let's find out. So we're missing out on 7 and 8. Let's get those in. Just so we know for future references. Close this down. Such an upbeat tune. Yeah. I need to get this emoji not suck as much. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Skipping all the things. Going right to Speedy Gonzalez. We have blues, everybody! Hell yeah, we found it. Okay, so that is what I wanted. 07 is gonna be nature down, which is light blue. 08 is gonna be blue. And we want blue and red. So we want 7 and 8. So we want 5 and 8. With the new updates, you will die. I get it. Yeah, it's rough. Okay, nature up is actually supposed to be red. And nature down is supposed to be blue as per Nintendo's design. So if you're coming from a new game, and you're used to your natures being shown in specific colors, we got it. We fucking got it. And I think with that feature, I'm gonna call it for extra features added for the day. I feel like we did a lot. I feel like with the the DexNav, and with proper showing of IVs and EVs, we're in a good space. At least for today. Let's just first test out that this actually works. Pokédex, Pokemon, summary. Oh, look at that! Look at them lovely natures, yo. You can see exactly what this mon is about. And switch around. Check out their EVs and their IVs. Which might be confusing since these aren't labeled, but I'm not going to feel too horrible about it. Left is EVs, right is IVs, start is back to basic stats. You get everything you might possibly want to know about your Pokemans. Your Pokemans! Sorted. That's pretty cool. That's pretty darn cool. Yeah. Okie dokie. That works as expected. So, time for us to do a little bit more figuring out if the DexNav stuff is as amazing as I hope it is. Let's do a little bit of a heal at Mommy's house. Mom's house. In the middle of her house. This should also increase shiny chances at certain thresholds. But let's do a quick little heal. Heal. Hello. And actually what I want to see, I'm not gonna do the DexNav now. I actually want to see if I can somehow how the chance spawning for the hidden stuff works, because we have some hidden Pokemans. We have some lovely hidden Pokemans. Specifically, we've got a Bulbasaur, a Squirtle. No, I lied. We have a Trico, a Mudkip, and a Chikorita. Torchic. In these bushes, but their spawn chances are ridiculously low. Might have made them too low, but I kind of want to see if I can get one to spawn, and from then we can just test the DexNav again, and at that point I'll be pretty darn happy. So yeah, we're not seeing shinies everywhere anymore, simply because we've reduced the shiny chance all the way back to what it was. So can't necessarily test right now if the shiny screen and everything is still functional, but I'm assuming it is. That'll be a future regression test just to make sure. But yeah, we're doing well, I think. We've done 2 big features, and I think that's fucking awesome. And I think I kind of showed a lot of the stuff that, at least as I'm learning it and as I'm understanding it, hopefully breaking them down in a way that at least makes sense to me to some degree. But I know there's a lot of lingo that I only half understand, and obviously I don't expect chat to understand any of that. But I think we made some okay progress. What are the chances think. I think it's like 0.45% chance for... Let's actually see. I do have... Yeah, reload the project. It might be that they never saved. Also, my Porygon thing crashed. Porygon crashed. Porygon? Porymap? Holy moly, fossils! You mad lad. Thank you so much for the subscription. Enjoy all the pixel arty emotes and stuffs, and welcome on in, friend. It's good to have yous. Friend, we made progress. Welcome home. Welcome home. Behold, hold up. Behold.
Path. But he is trying to learn how to socialize again. His attempts to trying to communicate with others are some sort of show's funniest moments. Kind of like the Terminator, right? In Terminator 2, where he's trying to like learn like, he's like, I'll live this. He's like, learn how to smile, and he goes, just like that.
Is that Final Fantasy 9? Oh.
Okay. We need to find Vivi, man. Vivi's been kidnapped. So
Find
we can't have
Vivi.
our most OP person get kidnapped.
We need Vivi. Oh yeah. If you all haven't yet, please check out the Fossils. Incredible streamer, great friend. Also, Fossils! Look, we have colors for nature. Red, according to the way that Pokemon does it. Red means increased, blue means decreased. So this is increased, this is decreased. And we have 0 EVs so far. We have this sweetheart of a Pokemon has the following stats. And we have confirmed that the DexNav works. Because we've previously tracked down a 3IV one and confirmed for the 3IV. Have I shown you the DexNav? Because that's the one that I'm actually happiest with at the moment. So we can say... So I know that there's 3 hidden starters in this route. We've only seen a Torchic, so that's the only one we can currently register. You press R at the top, you'll see to register. Currently we're going for Torchic. And here we go. New chain, we're on 0. Oh wait, bag. Max repel, because obviously. Key. So, here's the fun part. The following Torchics, not great. It's fine. They're low level. They're basic scrubs. Oh shit! Did I actually? Oh wait, I didn't want to catch. Okay, that's great. Because I didn't want to catch it. You're a shitty Torchic. Don't want you in my party. So, is this triple check that actually did save the progress on my DexNav? I'm wondering if it's not saving the search level. It's a search level 2. It's not the worst thing if it doesn't. It just means that every time you want to farm something, you're gonna really grind it. But, reset. I did save now, right? I think I did save. Let's actually see if that is... I'm not sure how to save. Okay, well, let's call it the feature for now. Because this is going to get very powerful. So the whole idea behind the DexNav is you basically get chances of getting better mon, better chances for shinies, better chances for hidden abilities, better chances for a lot of things. However, one thing that is going to be interesting is your search level is currently reset on saves. It's not going to affect save states, which is interesting. The higher your search level, the more information you see about Pokemon. The higher your search level, the higher the chances that you get hidden abilities and that you get ick moves, as well as chances of getting a guaranteed 3 IV mon. I'm gonna have to do some research. Oh yeah, there's also a chance that they have a bit of a higher level, so... Oh gosh darn it, you're annoying. I want to sand attack you, because you're just such a pain in the beat. So yeah, there's a chance of them also spawning at a higher level. I just need to figure out how to get this to save properly. That said, even if it doesn't save the search levels, it's not end of the world because this is potentially a powerful feature. Let's have a look. Let's go. So Pog. Aww. Progress. Pog. Thanks, friend. I am pretty darn happy. I feel like I've accomplished what I've set up. Why am I so bad at sand attacking? I feel like I've kind of set out to do most of what I wanted to do. Let's see if I can switch into this other Torchic. Yeah, I'm pretty. Stop sand attacking me, you bastard. Okay, great. Set out to. Okay, won't go any lower, and it was still hitting me. Can you believe that? Growl it. Now I can just switch back. I set out. My brain is not working. I think it's just been a long day. Are you serious? On Switch, it gets the... Angry. RNG doesn't like me. Like, doesn't like me at all. But yeah, we got 2 big features in. We've lost the ability to auto-switch running shoes. So what I'm thinking of doing is... actually either using L for it, since look, I use L and start for the I want to sneeze, for my dev menu, but I can repurpose L to just be running shoes toggle. That won't be the end of the world. R is the DexNav, as you can see. Let me just quickly kill this. Holy shit, why is this thing hitting so hard? Yeah, my starter Torchic is shit. Oh shit, wrong attack. That's fine. Oh, sand attacks! I hate you so much! Pick? Of course I miss. Oh my frickin' soul, you are a pain in my butt. Go away, Torchic. I don't want to break the chain either. Oh! See, this is the fun part about the whole chaining mechanism, is you don't want to abandon it, because you know that you've basically wasted time, if that's the case. Let me win this, please. Okay, so we need to fix back running shoes, but running is on by default, which I'm okay with for now, to be honest with you. Actually, here's a question. If I save, does it immediately remove my information on the DexNav? So that's a potentially easier fix. No, it doesn't. It's when you reload. Okay. Okay, to-do list. To-do list. Then for me is fix running shoes. See if I can save, if nothing else, the search level on save. Look, honestly, I don't know how you'll be playing this, Fossils, but there's obviously the option for save states. You keep your search level regardless. But I know some people like to do the whole proper old school save option, and I like to play on my little OG device over here. So I'm gonna want that. If those 2 things are fixed, we're good. Only other thing that I feel like needs potentially a bit more work is there's no instructions in the summary screen how to get to the other sides. Granted, the IVs and the EVs are a bit of a limited feature that only some people will care about. But it's left for EVs, right for R for right trigger for IVs, and start to get your regular stats on. Nature stuff is looking freaking cool, and I'm pretty happy with that. I think that is freaking awesome. So, set out, we did what we wanted, we achieved some awesome shit. Friends, I think this is an excellent opportunity to call it for the day, for me to get something to drink, kind of just do a little bit of recovering. It's been a long one. And yeah, find a friend to raid. Find a friend to say hello to. Now we've got a couple of options. Yeah, thank you, friend. I appreciate that, and thank you for the poop, Janaki. Okay, first of all, a couple of things. We have some incredible people with us in chat, and I have this policy of thanks. So, first of all, for being such an incredible mod and such an incredible friend, and what a fucking great streamer. Bloody Waltz, if y'all haven't yet, check out Waltz. They're absolutely awesome.
Redeemed hydrate.
Wait, it's moved. It's over there now. I, by the way, love that little game. It was freaking adorable. I know you and Heidi both
Does that
played
count?
that. Yeah.
I feel like that counts.
Drink all the things.
I need to get a refill soon.
Refill! To our lovely friend, first time visitor officially today, the Fossils. Dude, always enjoy your streams. Let me know when you're on again.
Guys,
Over
also,
there.
if you're not following Clumsy, literally, you're making a mistake.
Also follow Clumsy. Gosh darn it. There you go. The meme screens of the Fossils is just it's the best. It's the fucking best. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, well, so you're the MVP. I'm not sure who else might be in stream at the moment. If you're here, if you stream, let me know. We'll do a big little shout out. But we will be saying hi to a friend. And the options that I see off the top of my list, cool. I'm gonna skip on the Valorant for now. We can always make music with Bob Szak, but there's also music with Phil Luna. There is Nady Cakes doing art. There's Duck Saint doing some Cuphead, which is honestly a fuck ton of fun. Scarlet Bear is doing some Batman Arkham Asylum. Clumsy is online, so we could actually go say hi to Clumsy playing The Witcher 3. We have a vote for Ducky. Good old Duck Saint. That is definitely a good option. Options are real. There's so many good options here. And I absolutely do adore hanging out at Carla's stream. She's got such a soothing way about her. Unless she gets, like, upset, then it's like, grrr! And it's freaking awesome. Anyone else wants to weigh in? But I think it looks like we have a big old vote for Ducky. We go say hi to Duck Saint. Definitely an option. That said, I think a lot of people that are in my stream might already be in Duckies. Ooh, the options are real, man. Okay, I think let's go say hi to someone we haven't said hi to at all before. I'm gonna quickly check this out. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, we can do some witchering with That's So Clumsy, or we can go Scarlet Carla Bear. I kind of think Scarlet is my almost comfort zone at this point. So let's go say hi to Scarlet. Scarlet Carla Bear. If you all have them, grab some raid emotes. Aw, thank you, buddy. That's exactly what we need to do. Otherwise, if you have your own emotes, please go ahead, use them, do the things. Once again, just want to say to everyone who's around, you all are amazing. Thank you all so much for coming through. This has been an absolute blast. And yeah, getting back into the coding thing on stream, holy moly. Buddy, do you have a raid command for non-raiders? I don't think I do, but you know what? There's some fun emotes that you can get from Twitch for free. So we could go something like this, coder raid, blah blah blah, and do something like that. If you don't have a sub, you're welcome to go use that. Anyway, we're gonna go say hi to Carla. You can call her Bear. She's freaking awesome. Casey, oh, thank you so much, friend. I had a freaking blast figuring shit out and failing and then trying again and then failing, and this is the life of the coder. In real life and off screen as well. To all of you, thank you so much. Seriously, you all are freaking amazing. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care of yourself. Self-care is super important, and yeah, take care. See you at the next raid. Here we go.